and I got you in the corner. I'm just going.
I'll tell you something. If I start with a drop kick with Ken, and I land and I hit you with the and then I wait till you come down and I shoot you.
Oh, that's the
and
ultimate.
then I hit you with the hurricane kick. That was my
well
best combo right there.
Yeah, I mean,
It's combos. Combos was different than just floor sweep.
Hello, you play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
Oh, people hate how you play.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm playing to win.
I used to try to make that quarter
your
last
energy
all
bar.
day.
Yeah.
You like, I'm about to win, and all of a sudden he's like, yo, and they coming back, and you like, no, I got to hit you with one more punch.
Yeah.
No, and your energy goes, no.
That's when they keep back flipping, blocking.
I was more willing to try different moves if it's just like, let's say me and you were just playing all day. But then when there's a line, I got next. No, nigga, whatever. I'm not getting off these sticks. So whatever works.
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting off the sticks. If we just us, then let's go for the gusto. Let's try stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm trying to win and there's a long line and this is back when kids played games and I just watched them.
Yeah,
I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not getting off.
you better on the controller or arcade?
I was better on the sticks.
Yeah.
The arcades, I was
I feel like the arcade, they make it harder on purpose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm good as hell at home, but now all of a sudden I can't beat two people.
Yeah.
It's just suspect, man. I'm like, what level y'all got this set to?
I think they wanted us to put more quarters in.
I think they got it on hard, so we keep paying.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, I play at home on medium.
Mm-hmm.
I never do easy.
Right. Still squinting.
You don't do
But
hard.
I can't. But I can't.
Yeah.
I can't beat two people.
Right.
And I felt like the arcade was slower. Like me using this thing trying to do the moves took longer
Yeah.
versus a video game just pop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Until they
arcade is
came-
definitely slot machine style.
Yeah.
We want you to keep on
They
staying on
cheating,
this
man.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
Until they came up with the hyper mode, then that one was like, all right, I can still shoot air balls in the air while I'm coming down, so I can fill the whole screen up with fireballs
I don't trust them.
or slide with Blanca with
And
the
then
electricity.
they putting people high scores in your face just to make you keep playing. Like, I'm gonna get G3
But they
shooter.
generic though.
Yeah.
It'd be like it'd be perfect like 1400. Like there's no.
I used to be chasing that.
All right, they got the built in.
Paul,
You ever
Frank,
lose on the
Mark.
game and then invite the person to fight for real?
No.
Like, oh, you ain't that good. You think you nice? You want to go
In
outside
the
and
parking lot.
Arcades, are they still lit?
I don't know.
Nah.
No. They be damn near, because everyone I be walking by be damn near empty.
Yeah.
It's still
Get
around.
somebody cleaning
I see
machines.
the retro joints. It look like people be in there on
Yeah.
the weekend.
I mean, my
night.
kids, when we go bowling and stuff, they be running in there to play. It be kids in there.
Dave and Buster's?
Yeah. They be
But
playing.
they've got their games are like completely. They're on
Yeah,
another
it's a
level.
lot different now.
Yeah.
Oh, what is more like
Adult.
virtual and all that?
It's less of like that kind of arcade style games and more like just little mini games.
Sit-downs.
Almost phone games turned into damn arcade kind of style.
Yeah.
things.
Oh, okay.
But they still have some of that
Touchscreen
like
stuff.
old school style stuff, but it's made different.
Oh,
They
they
can probably-
whack.
Remember
Yeah.
Cruise
You're not
for
going to
USA?
find a game you can
Yeah.
stay on all day.
I drove past a pinball place venue, and I was like, I do not like pinball,
Pinball,
like that.
man.
I love
I've
pinball.
never been a fan
I've
of
never been a
pinball.
fan of
I loved
pinball
it.
like
I was
that,
never
bro.
passionate about it. I would play it, but then I'd be like,
Yeah, you
I
play because
love
it's
it.
there.
it was just whatever.
Yeah, this is
I
what
get to
we're doing.
bumping.
Yeah, I loved it, bro. I loved it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it,
And
bro.
going right in the middle. Oh, what is the odds going right in the middle?
It would always come
Wow.
around the side the way you
Yeah.
can't even do it. You'd be like, man, come on.
Wow.
If you could time it
family.
and just keep doing and letting your score build up, then you get 2-3 balls at the same time.
Would y'all hold it with the when they get on the thing?
Oh, hold it
yeah,
like this?
yeah.
Yeah. You got to do these little
I'd be
baby
like,
taps
let me do it.
and then blast it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it at my pace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna control it.
Slow it down.
I was a fan.
That had to have been a good profit because I was like, this is Terminator 3. You be like, Sonic the Hedgehog was like, this is the same damn game. Y'all just
Yeah.
changed the background.
Right.
You
Changed
changed
the
the voice.
background. That was it.
Right.
It was one pinball game I used to always play, but I can't remember the theme of it. I remember growing up, like I would go to grocery stores and they would have like 2 arcade games in there. I remember one that had a Superman in there and then a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Mhm.
I was in there after school. I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or that wrestling game, that WWF.
Oh, WWF, yeah.
Used to go in there and play that.
How shitty is your
Take all
life
my
when you
little
playing pinball on your cell phone? Just playing it like shit.
I wouldn't do that. That's
Who
That
is
shit
your
is
character in
bad.
Ninja Turtles?
Donatello.
Leonardo.
Leonardo or Donatello.
Leonardo.
One of those two.
Well, which one? You talking about the first one?
The one that looked super dope.
Yeah, you can play with multiple players, right? Not the one that was hard as fuck. The first one was hard.
You talking about Nintendo?
Yeah, hold on, was it Nintendo?
The arcade, it was like anime. It looked like the
Yeah,
cartoon.
you see
They
the
do the
little,
sidewalk.
You can play 4 at a
robots was
time.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Little,
Mm,
you talking about that one?
Yeah.
Everybody walk
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah.
Raphael was absolutely last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you got to get too. He has to use his weapon too. You got to get too close. to the
Yeah, I
person.
wasn't having that.
Yeah.
Right.
I was Leo or Donatello every time.
Long ass
Talk about
stories.
Turtles in Time.
No, before that.
Before your time.
Yeah, watch out.
I mean, this one is too.
You pulling back up again, man.
Yeah.
Get off your phone.
Because the Turtles game for Nintendo, the theme was different.
Right.
And it was super hard. and
Super hard.
Yeah, it was a totally different game.
Right.
And then they came out with the arcade
Right.
game.
It came.
Still
was it on
wasn't
Sega
hitting quite the
Genesis?
same. I think it might have been on Nintendo too. But then the one on Sega Genesis, Hyperstone Heist, that's the one that felt the most like that arcade game.
How could you not like Michelangelo as your number one player? He was the Bobby Brown of the Ninja Turtles. Everybody liked him. Yeah, Cowabunga. In
I
between
mean,
the
personality
scenes.
wise, he was fun, but I'm playing.
Nah,
I
yeah.
don't need the jokes.
I forgot. He also used the girl. in
Yeah.
Big Win.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
not
You-
playing
not
with
using
girls
Chun
is
Li is
ridiculous.
crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just ridiculous.
What you mean? It's the way they die.
You know
It's
how
like,
powerful it looked when Chun Li
what?
would throw one of them big niggas? Like, it looked
Them leg kicks
strong.
with thighs.
Ridiculous not to
Crazy.
play with
Nah,
women
I didn't
characters.
say I didn't like
Them
looking at the
thighs?
side of the video game and imagining, but I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be the girl with the thighs.
Chun Li was
So
cold.
you was
man.
like, she's a girl. I'm not gonna be this character.
Yeah,
Why?
because it was my quarter. It wasn't gonna go.
my quarter.
Even at home, nothing.
Even at home, it wasn't my thing.
Now on Street Fighter, I mean not on Street Fighter, on Mortal Kombat, I never used any of the
But
girls.
Chun Li started throwing
they
the
weren't good.
fireballs later.
Yeah.
Melanie
With
was
the
dope.
ice balls.
Well,
Who the hell's that?
with the size.
Melina.
Melina. I'm sorry, Melina.
Melanie with the thighs.
And the girl with the fans. Didn't the girl have fans?
Yeah, that's
Katana.
Katana.
That's Katana.
Katana, yeah.
She
I
was
like
legit.
She was
I
fine.
think that's why I
movie.
tapped out. 'Cause they started going, just start adding all kind of characters instead of
That's
certain
when
ones.
it's a good time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mortal
You should
Kombat
see it
is
now.
fun.
I used to
Yeah,
play
now it's probably
They got,
crazy,
they got,
right?
They
It's
got
fire.
Peacekeeper in there.
You said beekeeper.
Peacekeeper
Oh.
from
Okay.
Is that the boys?
Oh, really?
Or is it the other?
Peacemaker.
No, that's a
Homelander.
DC. That's a
Peacemaker.
DC.
He's from
Peacemaker.
Suicide Squad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got the. I think they had another guy on there. Omni-Man. Omni-Man
Yeah, that's
was in
Yeah,
there.
fair.
Spawn on there. They be having people now.
Yeah. It's all about the DLC. That's how they be doing it.
Yeah.
They be taking so many characters away and they be like, add them in later.
Yep. One of my favorite girls to be on Mortal Kombat now is Jackie Briggs, the son of what's
That's
her
a real
name?
person?
With the
Oh,
arms.
Jax. It's
Yeah.
Jack's daughter.
What's her powers?
Sound like a
She got Jackson
Jackie
Briggs.
Sound
That's her
like
name.
Lethal Weapon. Like
Jackie Briggs.
Yeah. Is Jack still an option to play?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Are they the same age?
No.
Do they age these people at all?
You don't
That
look
would be
old enough to
hilarious.
have a grown daughter in here
That'd be
fighting,
hilarious.
Like,
doing fatality.
He's like, dude, you're my age.
But I'll be Jackie Briggs.
Right.
What's her
Why
powers?
not old them up
Also-
and keep them the same powers?
So she be coming with the cyborg type tech too. So like, you know, her fatality, she do this one thing where she hits you with like 4 different, you know, metal spikes or whatever, and blow your leg off.
Oh, okay.
A big chunk of your shoulder and then your head.
She turned you to her dad.
Daddy
Blow all
issues.
that off. And then, yeah, so she's probably my most used player on the latest Mortal Kombat. I bought the latest Mortal Kombat. I still ain't opened it yet though.
Damn.
It's not that
11, right?
It's not good?
The gameplay is cool. It's just it depends on you. If you play the other ones, it feels a little slower
Ah.
than the other ones. But it's cool. But they really like going hard about like add-ons and shit. That's why I was like, man.
Is
And then
Tony-
the online part is not that good either. In comparison to like how Street Fighter came out last year and
Yeah.
Tekken came out this year,
I
watching
didn't like
this shit.
Street Fighter.
Street
the new
Fighter's
one.
hard, man.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
a
like how
hard
they
ass
was
game.
moving.
What'd they change about the new Street Fighter?
It's
Oh.
a lot. They added a new they have like a new drive system. Is that what it's called? I
And
think
the
it's drive
players are
system.
too big now.
Oh.
It is more
That's
3D
good,
looking,
right?
but it's a 2D
Nah.
fighter kind of thing.
Every other
'Cause
week.
that was the appeal for me with Street Fighter. It was more of an animated style look.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know, the players were faster, they were smaller on the screen. I like that. Like the X-Men versus Street Fighter and all that.
Yeah.
Now they look all big and like
Oh.
thick and like, you know, they move slower. So I'm like, I don't like this look.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
They
Zangief.
move pretty fast on the new one.
On
It's
the
a pretty
new one?
fast,
Zangief.
yeah, pretty
He was
fast game.
huge.
Yeah.
They added like modern controls. It's a solid game, especially if you get it like on the sale. People still play it. It's gonna last for a while. But
Y'all
I think Tekken's the best one.
Y'all
out of
say
the three.
Ryu or Ryu?
Ryu.
I thought it was
Oh, I said
Ryu.
Or
Ryu.
is
Is
it
that
Ryu?
Ryu?
I think it might be Ryu.
Yeah,
Right?
people say
Ryu is,
Ryu.
I think
I heard
might
people say
be out.
Ryu.
Yeah, we grew up saying Ryu.
Yeah,
Ryu
I
was
said
when I
Ryu.
was younger.
Right.
And I was always Ryu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I still, yeah.
Y'all say is it Doslam?
I thought it was Dalsim.
Dalsim.
I would say Dawson.
I say Doslam.
I thought it was
Dawson.
Dalsim.
I know you tan that shit up. You be fumbling day
Who
in,
uses
day out.
Dawson? Yeah.
Dawson. What's his name? Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, we say
You know,
Dawson.
the dude in stretch. Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
Do y'all still outside of Tony, y'all still play games?
I don't even have a system right
Me,
now. I have a PS4, but it's put up.
Mine's in the boys' room.
Dusty.
I'm just afraid that when I get back on, it's gonna take me too long to
Yeah.
figure things back out. I'm gonna get frustrated and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
How long have you like the last time you played?
Probably like when COVID first hit, I
Like
I
4
dusted it
years
off.
ago?
Dusted it all. He like, let me play some
I only
video
played one
games.
game. I only played NBA 2K. That's all
Okay.
I played.
There's good money in there, man.
Yeah.
T-Pain say he makes $25,000
Goodness gracious.
an hour.
Will they play? Will they
Jesus.
pay to watch somebody weak as fuck play?
Yeah.
No,
It's about yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
celebrity.
It's
If you
about
got
it's
a-
about
if you
like your
got
personality. For real.
Oh, for real?
That's how.
They
That's
don't care
really
what you playing.
that's really how it goes.
Ah.
It's
Yeah.
a lot better if you grow on those streaming platforms as a personality rather than being good as fuck at one game.
Right.
Because the minute you leave that one game, they're not fucking with you no more.
Got you. Okay.
It's really like
So
niche.
you can be
like
getting you can be getting mollywopped, be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah.
That's what they there
it's a
for.
personality. Plus, you already got an audience. You can easily
Right.
jump into it. You just had to commit, and it's a lot to dive into that first time you start doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
T-Pain said it's hard for him to get on stage now because he was like, dude, I'm making the same amount of money an
Yeah.
hour
At
home.
sitting at home in my drawers
Chilling.
Yeah,
versus getting on stage for an hour and a half,
Sweating.
singing, using your voice.
Yeah.
Get off your feet.
For real.
What does T-Pain be playing?
I don't know.
he
be
like.
playing
I know he
everything.
got a racing like whole simulation thing. Like he got the driving wheel, the seat turn, and everything.
Oh, he
He got
good.
the
Shit
whole
like that.
spread.
Yeah,
Oh,
We
dang.
played Call of Duty with him one time. He was talking shit and he brought his crew.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
He was towards the bottom. I was like, where you at, Thaddeus Payne?
If somebody told y'all for $1 million, all you gotta do is say eat pancakes at IHOP, and then do it every hour for your podcast, would you like? I ain't doing this comedy shit no more. Would you?
I'm going to still do comedy.
I'm definitely
still
doing
doing
stand up.
Yeah.
That
And
had
I'm
to
using
be
that million of
yeah.
fun comedy stuff. I wanna do.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
doing stand up. It just takes the pressure off
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah, it just gives me financial freedom. But I'm
Yeah.
still doing stand up for
I'm
sure.
just do everything I wanted to do in stand-up.
Right.
But let's think about it. It's a big portion that you're not. I mean, I know you're making money here, but it's like I'm getting scraps from doing comedy.
I probably won't tour as much,
Yeah.
but definitely still doing it for sure.
Yeah.
Because that's what gives me the most satisfaction by far.
Hiring my audiences.
Hiring?
I would hype, but then I have the money to.
And I'm just saying, you got that kind of money? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hiring
Just
my
go-
audience, paid
You
crowds.
gonna pay him?
Nah, that's not. Nah,
Come
hell
watch
nah.
me.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Is it
Another
cheating?
sold out show.
Yeah, another
DC.
sold out show.
Hey, DC be selling out.
But that would actually boost real people to come to you.
Right, right,
People
right.
love to not be missing out.
You cracking now?
Is it cheating if you set your crowd up? As in, like, hey, I need you to sit right here. I'm gonna talk about your shirt.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
100% cheating.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Some
I
people
know.
do
I know.
that.
I'm gonna say.
I was like, some people do that.
I know people do that.
Or else they
I don't
see
know
the
anybody
crowd.
that
Who
does
be
cheating.
doing it, dear?
Plants? They got
Go
plants?
for it.
Who be doing it, dear?
He's
a lot of
braver
people
than I
have the
am.
cameras set up and they watch the audience come in and pick them out from in the back.
Who
a
be
lot of
doing
people
it,
that
Craig?
go out and talk to
But
the
that's
crowd
not. That's
solely.
not. It's the same as planting somebody there.
It is. If
You're just doing
Who be doing
reconnaissance.
it?
Shirts and
Yeah, I think I've
earpieces
been watching shows filmed and they'll put someone at a certain spot and have jokes written about that person.
Cheat code.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do crowd work
Who?
because you can't do crowd work and then
I feel like his question is different from what you're saying.
they're plants either way.
No, I've
If you let's say you're in the balcony and you see somebody walking and you be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on him later.
right, you can get ahead of the game, but I'm talking
But
about actually
but he's talking about
staging.
you
Hey,
show
man,
up.
remember
Yeah,
last show?
like
Come to
that's,
this show. I got
that's
these
ridiculous.
jokes.
You seeing something and noticing
They
it.
will pay people to wear certain shirts, like a salmon shirt.
Yeah,
I got
that's
great-
ridiculous.
Yeah, and
That's
you'll
absolutely
wear
ridiculous.
wigs.
Who, Dion?
No, I'm not doing this. But I'll tell you afterwards. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
going to
Tell
have
us now.
documentation
Tell the people,
here.
man.
Y'all seen it? I'm sure y'all follow.
We'll cut it out.
No.
We
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Can't do that
interesting.
much crowd work and
If
shoot
I
a
show
special doing
y'all-
crowd work and not have certain things set up.
If I show y'all,
And
y'all
then
won't.
you're just freestyling a whole hour on film.
Do you think Martin had plants or was he just?
No, he had material, regular material. That if he's seen something in the audience, he'd be
When
like,
you show
okay.
me, Dion, I'm gonna say it out loud.
I already thought you was about to write.
He dropped the.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
No.
Come on, man.
No,
Craig
nigga,
Davis,
no.
man, fill me in.
What'd you
Who
say
is
on
it?
camera?
Nah, I ain't.
Tony definitely.
And I don't
said
know.
it.
And I don't know him.
Okay.
You can
If
hear
Chaz
my
was
blinks.
here, he'd
You can
say
hear my
it.
blinks
Yeah,
on the
no.
mic.
I don't know him
Nah,
like
I ain't
that,
gonna
but
Look at the face. Hey man. Hey, it's kind of like both ours.
Just keep it over at our house.
Is it not a win though? Does that make it not a win?
nah, that shit don't count.
It's a cheat
bro.
code,
That's
man.
cheating, bro. That's you damn near at that point. I'm paying you to laugh. At that point,
Let me see,
it's like,
Wait,
sound like
so
a
is-
dude. Like,
that-
like
is
you,
that the-
like you like got the titties on the phone. Like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Little nigga Earl fuck. That nigga from the wood. Come on, man.
Like that nigga Terry Bone. Which is why did he think that was gonna work? You think that was really gonna? You let the nigga Terry burn? I know I look better than that nigga. Like, what?
Wait,
Kinda lie was
so
that?
if plants in the audience, is that the equivalent of having props on stage?
No,
Okay.
planted.
I mean,
That's literally. That's
It's
literally.
a physical prop, right?
Because he's like, I'm about to make fun of this person. And I
But
have a
picking
great-
out their clothes and stuff like that—that's crazy. Because you're lying to the props. You're not lying. If you put a plant there, you're lying to the audience. Like, oh yeah, I just came with this on top of my head. Like, no, this is an act. This is a rehearsal.
Let me see.
Y'all met up. Y'all met up
Right.
before
no,
That's
change
a-
and
that
had
shirt.
this meeting.
Yeah, that's not authentic at all.
No. There's not like a. It's not like a them people that has a little. You know
On
what
the
I'm talking
street,
about?
3-car money.
Yeah,
or whatever.
and the people around them.
They're
are part
all
of-
in on it.
That's
Yeah.
not like that. No. It's like they come to the show and say, "Hey, it's a part of the show. I need you to wear this shirt. I need you to wear this."
That's
hat."
exactly
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
the same thing, yeah.
But they're
exactly
not
like that.
his backstage crew. Like go out there and sit right there. It's not like that.
Anytime you tell someone, I need you to come to
Yeah,
this show
that is cheating.
and wear this and wear
You
that.
hear-
No, but
you
you're
know-
all
saying when
in
they
on
show
it.
up though, that's
Yeah.
still setting up.
Yeah.
That means the
Right.
joke's already written for this shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's cheating.
It's all y'all all in on it together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see who it is now.
Should I show Tony?
Yeah,
Let me see, Dion. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Drop
Let me see.
down.
on that pressure.
I ain't gonna say
Keon, you
nothing.
say you didn't know him?
I don't know him personally. I know who
Man,
it
let
is.
me see who it is.
I know who it is. I don't know him personally. You probably know him though.
Let me see, Dion.
Y'all probably know him.
DC text me. Who
Oh,
it is.
okay. I know him.
DC texted to me when you who this is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't. Dang.
Yeah.
Cold.
But I
game.
don't know him. Like you know what I mean? Maybe had two
I
conversations.
know him, know of him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if I
Does
see
he
him,
do
what's
a
up?
lot of crowd work?
Huh?
I
Does he
don't
do a
know.
lot
That's
of
the thing.
that?
I don't even
I
know.
don't-
That's the
I don't
thing.
know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him before.
I haven't seen him
You
perform.
can
I've never
literally-
seen him
You can
perform.
literally go to his Instagram. You can see the things he set up, and it's like you set up your punchline several times. Like I see the same thing in different cities. You keep doing the same thing.
Oh my God, it's
Why
like
are
that?
you
It's a whole
posting
thing?
that?
Oh, so he's telling himself.
Right. And
Oh, I
then-
thought
yeah.
it was like some inside
So we can
information
say
you
it
had.
then.
Huh?
We can
No.
say.
I'm not gonna say it still,
No, I wouldn't.
Now
no.
Tony's like, maybe I'll
No.
say it now.
but so
No.
he blasted himself.
I'm
It's
gonna
not.
tell.
It's not
He didn't
blasting.
say it.
I don't
It is,
think-
if you
I don't
put
think
two and two
people-
together
I don't
like
think
that.
people are smart. Well, it's also.
I'm
on
gonna
a
tell the
different
Saints.
platform.
Let me just tell the Saints and not say it on there.
Gosh, you an asshole.
They're gonna post
Let
it
me
in
just tell
there.
them. I trust them.
It's
just them.
They're good people. They're solid. They're solid Black
I'm not
Americans.
gonna say nothing.
I'm not gonna say
nothing.
nothing on air,
Yeah,
but them. This
but this is what they pay for. This is what
They
they
pay
pay
for
for,
this. They
man.
pay
Give a
Inside
heavy hint.
Oh
Huh?
boy.
Not-
No, not on air. Not on air at all.
And this not gonna show up on
They
the
don't
live.
say. I tell them
I'm
a lot of
telling
stuff.
you,
They don't
He's
say
gonna
nothing.
text.
Can I tell them, Dion?
Well, he has no choice.
I mean,
No,
you're like, can I tell
Can I
him?
tell the chat's word?
If you say no, we're not gonna do it.
Dion kind of wants you to say
No,
that. He kind of wants you to say
gotta
that.
tell me no right here,
That's
right now.
Dion, bro.
This is what's wild. Is
Yeah.
technically Dion didn't do anything. I'm thinking this person told Dion this. If it's public If
Right.
you just figured it out, well,
No,
then
he-
everybody
he's not,
knows.
He's not doing like a master class. Like, hey, this is how you do it. Maybe his social media team just keep like, hey, this part right here kills.
But the fact that you see
I thought
that,
you went to a show and saw.
no, I seen backstage the
Oh.
pre-production.
Oh, you
of-
did
oh,
see
so
it.
you did see it. Oh,
You
so you
did
had
see
inside
it.
scoop.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Snap.
But
You just said you saw it on his IG.
well, I keep seeing the same punchline. Like, say for instance, like, hey man, you with the bear on your shirt, man. You can't look like this because you getting barehanded or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the next show is like, you just did the same one in Memphis. Like, why you keep posting that one? Like, it's like that. It's not like he's telling nobody what he's doing. It's like I keep seeing the same.
But you
punchline.
did witness it backstage.
I saw it. I saw the. I'm here.
I wish I could have saw your face while you were witnessing it.
Well, in my head, I had to be told what he was doing. Like,
Oh.
hey, look, so and so's doing blah blah blah.
Oh, it was-
And then,
Oh, so somebody
yeah,
else told
they had
too.
the-
So they sick of
they
that
had
shit
the
too.
And I was like,
look,
and I was
look,
like,
look at
oh shit. He's like, hey, if we give this person a shirt, he tell us this. And get this person like a
That's
hat.
wild,
Get
man.
That's
this
hella
person like
crazy.
a wig.
That's crazy.
I wonder if he pays the dude that does it. He has to.
I would hope so.
He has to.
Now it's just
You
a
gotta-
whole
that's a
fraudulent.
job at
It's
this point.
it's a whole fraudulent
You gotta
production.
he
pay
got
now.
to change his shirt.
You gotta pay
He
people.
tired.
Did I tell them then?
Gosh, dude.
Tell him after I do this ad of earning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tony
But
Baker.
you-
Well, we still gonna tell
I'm
him.
leaving, man.
We still gonna tell him. We ain't forgot about. We ain't
Let me
forgot
know.
about you,
Leave
Wookie. Earn in. Pronounce earn in. Life
Wonderful,
doesn't
yeah.
always happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you can earn can be in your hands today. With Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. That's
That's
a
good
lot.
money. When was
that's-
this at? When I was working 9 to 5.
That's hefty, man. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100
That's new.
a day as you work and leave an optional tip. As money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. I know my boy Chaz says he has Earnin. He says it's helped him a lot. He's been able to take trips, take care of his rent on time, give his girlfriend gifts,
His
all that
girlfriend.
good stuff, man. So make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say
Ooh,
things like,
that's
when
a
you
lot.
think about earning, I
Yeah.
think about financial stability, security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. And that, we know what that means. Peace
Yeah,
of mind
peace
when
of
it comes
mind.
to
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
means a lot. It always feels
Yeah.
good when you got extra money in your pocket to go spend and have some fun. Download Earnin today, spelled
Mhm.
E-A-R.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
N as in Nancy,
Yeah.
I as in intelligent, and N as in Nancy in the
Yeah.
Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help our show, Daddy Issues, under podcast. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, and it's not a bank.
Yeah, let them know.
It's not a bank. Earnin is a financial technology company and not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust member FDIC.
Yeah.
So once again, let me go ahead and get that. When you download the Earnin app, type in Daddy Issues under podcast. When you sign up, it'll really help our show. You gotta be a hell of a fool not to get that. Dude.
Right.
Mhm.
Man, I wish when I was at Dairy Queen, I'd have been all over earning, man. I wouldn't have to be skimming off the top.
Oh.
You stealing?
Taking Butterfinger crumbs home.
Damn, you never said that before.
He said it. I think
I said that before.
I think everybody stole
I
on the
still-
I
job.
was skimming off
I
the
never
top.
stole.
You stole
Yeah.
something.
I took food.
That's stealing.
That's
No,
still-
they would let us have that. They would let us have that though.
Well, then you didn't take food.
Yeah. You
it
didn't take
was-
food.
You know,
Yeah.
we would purposely make like extra, and they be
That's
like,
still
we
it.
gotta-
If you're doing
But I
extra,
still
that's
money.
money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
I
that
was
is
taking
money.
I was taking stuff they was gonna throw away anyway.
That's stealing.
You know what I mean?
But you didn't tell him I'm taking this.
Did you tell
No,
him I'm
they
taking
like
it?
we would like have like let's say they was like got an order of fries. Well, we gonna make too much,
Yeah.
and then be like, why y'all just?
But you didn't say, hey boss, I'm taking these fries home.
No, we would take food home. Like we would
Oh,
take.
yeah.
I would take like when we had to clean the milkshake machine every single night at In-N-Out. So I would just make hella shakes and just give them out to the last couple customers or take them home, whatever. Like because they know they're throwing it away.
You didn't notify supervision that you're
The
taking.
manager's right there.
Yeah.
He's making his
Okay,
plate
that's
too.
different.
You can't save that to the next day.
Right.
Yeah, you can't, and you can't because legally you're supposed to throw it all out.
Right.
But we're like,
Yeah.
well, this is dumb.
Now
Like,
Tony taking Oreo crumbs is just
I was
you can
taking
say
cash.
Yeah,
I was taking money. That's what I'm saying. He was taking money.
I got a little money. I got a little
Food
money.
was
I
nice
used,
work.
I used to work at Dairy Queen. They didn't give a shit. So what would you if you
No,
pay
they gave a
cash?
shit.
If you pay cash, it never made it to the cash register.
Oh wow, y'all was
Because I
living
like,
violently.
it'd be like a small blizzard. It'd be $3.49, and they'd be like, and they'd give you $3.50. I was like, it's not gonna make it. Not-
You take the whole 350?
Yes,
Oh,
If it
because
was 211,
they gave us
and
free
they gave
food.
me exact.
Never made it in. What's different? What's the difference between me eating that and I'm hooking this person up?
the cash.
The money.
No, you still stealing.
Right.
The inventory costs money.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you're
Yeah.
eating food, you still stealing.
Because
Like,
I was
But it
definitely
don't cost
eating for free.
nowhere as much as the cash.
Any owner don't want the employees just eating food. For
What if you're
free.
eating out the food that they left behind, like the bus tub food?
Oh, the scraps.
yeah.
I'm sure the scraps are good.
That's fair game?
I mean, if life is that hard,
That's a fair
sure.
game. Oh, okay. Just ask for a friend. Ask them for a friend.
You just eat on the other side of the
The
burger.
food they already ate, you might take a little. You see a chicken wing they didn't finish.
No judgment.
Did y'all ever hit on women while you was at work?
With
Did you have the
customers?
confidence? Yeah. Did you have the confidence?
Nah.
I did.
I did.
This one dude
Yeah.
thought I was hitting on this girl. He tried to fight me. Some thug nigga.
Mhm.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
What had made him
He was
think you were
throwing
hitting on her?
signs and everything on me, man.
Mhm.
Like, you ain't say nothing when I was at the counter, nigga.
Here you go,
He was
sweetheart.
ready to square up, man. I'm like, I know you. That dude was crazy, too. Yeah, he
You didn't
rolled
say,
up.
man, I take your order.
Man, he was ready. I was like, yo, man, I know you. And this girl was,
Yeah. That's more
This girl
offensive
was
than anything.
mid.
Yeah.
no disrespect. But I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes that dude be back there and he be like, here you go, sweetheart. There you go, honey. Nah, nigga, just say,
You had the same energy.
there you go.
man.
Next.
I used to
Get
like
back-
when baddies came in and watch everybody freeze. Or
Yeah.
watch everybody. Like, I remember, I'll never forget this shit. This was not Burger King. And this lady came in, I mean, big ass
Yeah.
titties.
Come
Like,
on.
humongous.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy, we in high school.
Mm-hmm.
My boy, I think his brain shut down. And she goes, she's a mom, she got the kids.
Yeah.
She's like, what kind of drinks come with the
Yeah.
kids' meals?
Yeah.
And with a straight face, he was like, milk.
Oh, wow.
She said, excuse me? And he said, huh? Like he had zoned
That's
out.
ridiculous.
And he said, milk.
Yeah.
And she was like, what? And we had, like, we broke around the corner because we in tears.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, I don't know what happened.
Right.
Like,
right.
I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Sexual harassment.
So what type of
Malfunction of
meats
that.
do you sell?
Yeah.
The kind you want.
Yeah, he said milk. But he said it like,
got 6,
like he was
7
just
inch meats.
milk. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude,
We
shit,
got hard
Yeah,
meat.
yeah. Like a cartoon. Ow!
And then I,
Got tongue rolls out.
Right, one of them I can't control
he
myself.
went off.
Hello, nurse.
Oh, Roger
And
Rabbit.
Man, the eyes come out.
I had a teammate. This one I was like in and out, and this girl came in. I went to high school with. She was fine as hell. Like she was, but it was like known she was fine, so we was just
Yeah.
used to it. But he had never seen her, and so I was like, "Oh, my homegirl coming in here. She fine. She coming up here." He was like, "All right, whatever, right?" So he comes up to me, and he has a tub full of juice, sugar packets all in it. I'm like, "What happened?" He said, "Man, I was staring at her, and I didn't know I had leaned." So all the soda, he had leaned on the thing, and it was just pouring in the bucket. And he said, "Nigga, she was so fine. I just kept." He said, "I didn't hear it." And he felt the water. He looked up, it's Sprite, lemonade, all.
Wow.
He just zoned.
This dude is a cartoon character.
He just zoned. He's like, "Man, she's so damn fine."
Damn, what if he still be shutting down to this day?
He said, "I didn't hear it." I froze once.
Yeah.
I froze once. This girl came through, and we used to talk on the speaker. They'd be like, I forgot what the code word was to let everybody know it was a fine one coming through.
Right.
And she pulled up to her mom was driving. She was in the passenger seat, and I was like, like just staring. And it was I had an older coworker, and she was like, "Ma'am, here's your shake. Here's your thing." And I had something I was supposed to give her, and I was just like, and then she was like, "I'm sorry, my coworker is drooling over your daughter." I was like, But I didn't say nothing. I was
What?
Dude's the only one like that. That 8 will show up to the drive-through window to be like, yeah,
Make it obvious.
Yeah.
I be trying to be low key.
I didn't say it was just me.
It's hard. It's
I'll be
hard
looking
not
at-
to look when like an aerial is about to come out or pop out,
Oh.
or like a
Yeah.
mini skirt. She's been over.
Come
Like
on.
Oh yeah.
you like cannot stop. Like is it coming out? Is it?
But
is
I
it
always
gonna
be
peek out?
trying to. I'll be like, somebody looking at me. Look.
Yeah.
That's always in the back
You gotta
of
be
my mind.
you gotta be subtle somehow.
Yeah.
Who's the
Yeah.
weirdo that see it and looking like, let's get Tony? Like, I don't want to see. I want to see. This.
don't
I
wanna
make
get
sure I say
caught.
something. I'd be like, the brown part showing. You might want
Yeah.
to.
Why would you do this, Craig?
Golly, yo.
Because other people are looking. She
The
might be
brown part.
embarrassed. No, I already
now
checked
you
it.
care about women?
Yeah.
Your pussy's hanging out the bottom of your skirt. You might want to tuck that back in.
If
Now
I
you
don't,
concerned.
honestly, if I don't know them or they don't look like they can't, like, let's say somebody's like shit faced and shit. Well, it's like, hey man, you know what I mean? Because they not.
Yeah.
But if I don't know them and it's just I'm perfect with everybody else.
Are you
I'm like,
going to correct her if you see a girl like hanging out?
I will
Or-
be like,
excuse me.
yeah,
or,
yeah.
or there's like, oh, excuse me, what you looking at?
It depends on the type of energy beforehand, because I don't want to.
I'm not telling.
I don't want that
stranger.
to flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel more comfortable asking another female to help her.
Yeah,
I'd be like, hey,
I ain't gonna
can
go
you
tuck
friend?
it in for her. But I'd be like,
Yeah, I would
hey,
tell her. I'd be like,
I
hey,
would
can
feel
you-
more comfortable.
Yeah, I
if
asked
a
another
woman
lady to
did.
help her.
like, hey,
Hey, tell you,
No,
do some sisterhood.
You
stuff.
do it.
Oh,
Oh,
now, if that's it,
Say less. I'm just adjusting. I'm just
She gave
adjusting.
me
I'll do that.
I'm just adjusting.
That's customer service.
Somebody walk in, you like, no, you get. Let me explain. Whole titty in your hand. And I was tucking it back in.
Yeah,
no, I just would want somebody to tell my sister, hey, your titty hanging out, girl.
Mhm.
I don't care where it comes from.
Yeah.
Rather than an extra 10 people see it.
it is humiliating.
I mean, I respect the
It's already
heads up.
embarrassing.
That's
when
almost
you
like
see it.
a fly. You know, you zipper down for how long? You're like, how long has my zipper been down?
BT last night.
It's like,
all damn day.
And
nobody told him.
We didn't
No, I
know
didn't- I
until he
didn't-
got
I
on
didn't
stage.
Oh,
So he
yeah.
gets on, BT be wearing a little too
Yeah,
small. So he
yeah.
gets on stage, and I was like,
Oh no. Oh no.
snap.
and he doing a joke. It's just, so he
Yeah.
got off. I was like, your fly was over the whole time. He's like, I hate
Whole
these pants. That's all he can say.
Oh, so
Nobody
he's
said
used to
nothing?
it.
That's
We
something
could- he
I
was
didn't know. I
on
didn't see.
stage.
But
No,
you
but
can-
nobody, like the audience usually be like, you're flying something.
Yeah.
He just,
Wow.
he was just
That's
if
doing
I
what
would
it.
have seen it, I would have been like, hey, zip your fly.
Because the audience going to look at that the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost
hear
like
one
it's
joke.
almost like you ever get home and you have a booger on your face.
Oh, how
and
long
you be
has it
like,
been
how
here?
long?
How
How many
long?
people did I talk to?
Some,
Right.
some of your teeth would be spinach right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Cover your whole fang. You like, how long has this been going on?
Cover your whole face.
Man, tough.
I'm quick to do
Dion,
that.
can I tell the Chaz word?
No.
No.
All right.
All right.
No. Why?
let him
Because you was like, come on, I ain't gonna tell nobody. And then you feel like you're reneged to me immediately.
It
Tony, you
ain't,
said you
it
had
ain't
no heart.
trip. It is.
Jesus
That
Christ.
nigga's is ass.
That is the real thing.
Oh, man.
He already said it, didn't you?
No,
No, he didn't say it.
He didn't.
We didn't say it.
Trying to get clear some deal.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't want this like 20 years from now, like, yeah, you was the one who
No more backstages for Dion ever again.
You Carlos Mencia.
because it was a person.
He be at the next show, be like, nah, what's going on? No, he knows me. Yeah, he knows you all right.
Yeah, he knows. No, I'll put on the
He
shirt.
saw you
You
on
want me to put on?
Backstreet.
I'll sit in the crowd. You want me to put on the shirt?
Hey, what is this all about? What is the meaning of this?
You looking at? Hey, and they just turn their back.
He was like, we follow daddy issues. We was a part of the Patreon.
That would be wild.
What's more humiliating? You zipper down on stage for a whole hour. An open hand slap.
You winging
Get
this nigga?
spit in the
He
face.
definitely freestyle.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
winging this nigga?
Get spit in the face.
Wait, those three choices?
Yeah.
Well, the other two I have to
It has
fight.
to happen to you.
The other two I have to fight. So
The fly open is easy work.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
just whatever.
coincidence.
The other two, like we have to.
'Cause I
We
be wearing
doing this.
black drawers anyway, so
Yeah.
it's like you ain't gonna see nothing but extra blackness through the
Yeah.
hole.
You can slap in the face.
I think it's the
Spit.
spit on.
Spit on.
The spit, we
Oh,
gotta fight.
spit.
Yeah, you got to trust that breath with it smelling like and all
Yeah,
that. And no
saliva
spit smell
smells.
good.
Yeah, that's the most humiliating. Getting spit
Yeah,
on.
spit.
Yeah.
You spit on
We
me.
gotta fight.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta.
That's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta go.
We had a gunfight after that.
You spit.
Somebody had to
Spit on?
go.
You spit on me. It's Kendrick time.
Yeah, didn't
Kendrick
Kendrick
time.
say
Oh,
that in his verse?
Freaky ass nigga.
Mm-hmm. Freaky ass nigga.
I'm be
Y'all think they done?
I think
It
so.
should be. If it's not, it should be done.
Yeah.
I think I'm
It's-
kind of maxed out.
it
Look at-
sound
look
like-
at
it
Amir
sound like
perked
Drake
up
was
back
maxed
there.
out-
You see
maxed
Amir
out.
perk up.
He
perked
ready
up back
to chime in.
It got to the point where you didn't get to enjoy
Right,
this.
right,
It was
right.
good. Like Drake had the one night when
Yeah,
it was banging. Then the next day, here comes Kendrick with 2.
man.
I kind of feel like with that time when Kendrick wasn't, he was radio silence. He was building up these daggone tracks, and then he was like, as soon as Drake released, I'm gonna trump him with what I got. Cause I was like, there's no way he wrote that song that quick.
Oh no, he already had that cue.
Right.
It was literally 30 minutes.
Yeah,
It was like 30 minutes
so
to
I
an
think
hour.
He was like, I got 2 weeks to kind of load up on a lot of these
Yeah.
disses.
That was in the chamber already.
And what's good about, I can't say it was good. Drake was actually responding to what he was saying.
That's what I like.
So I was like, okay, he's actually listening and
Yeah.
then responding to that.
Kendrick never responded to.
No,
the
he just
domestic
had tracks
abuse.
ready to go.
It was funny.
He never responded to the domestic abuse.
was
claim.
funny.
But
his
he
last-
was responding in real time, though, I think, as far as
He would, but he was skipping over.
Oh, definitely
Oh,
skip
yeah.
over that part. Yeah.
Well, because when Drake was responding, it sounded like he was being defensive. So you're
Yeah.
like, hey, hold on.
But that be defensive.
Right.
Well, you defensive.
yeah.
What you
But
being
some people
defensive
say-
Because
for?
you
feel
can't
like-
win either way. If he defends himself, oh, he must be guilty. He defended himself. If you ignore it, oh, he ignored it. It must be
Yeah.
true. So you can't win either way. So I would rather be like,
I'd rather acknowledge it.
yeah.
I'd rather
I
get it,
heard
yeah.
what you said. That's
But I
ridiculous.
think Kendrick didn't acknowledge it because nobody seemed to care.
But in Kendrick's favor,
Nobody seemed to care.
he already denied it on a Breakfast
I
Club
heard that's
interview.
false though. I heard that's a different incident that he was talking about on the Breakfast Club. Because Chris Burns brought that to my attention the other day, and I was like, oh, but then Keenan said in the group chat,
Yeah,
he was
he
like,
did.
nah, he was talking about something else.
Oh, I thought it was from that.
Nah.
Oh,
so
so he
didn't.
could have beat her after that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
Well, the
So-
one that they were talking about was an
that's a heavy
incident.
allegation too.
That's a tough allegation.
That's a tough allegation.
And the fact that nobody cares is troubling.
Well, because they're fans of Kendrick's. You know, people when you super fans, like I'm like this. He's better than you.
And he definitely has the public.
The one
Right.
that they were
Oh, for
speaking
He
sure.
can
about.
do no wrong with the public.
For
Yeah,
sure.
He
He
no
won.
matter what.
He won the streets for
The
sure.
one they were speaking about Kendrick was about that wasn't his girlfriend. It was just a girl
Yeah.
in the incident.
Mhm.
Oh, it wasn't.
It wasn't his girl.
That was.
So he hasn't. And at this point, Kendrick could kill kids, and people still be like, Kendrick, tear his ass
I
up.
don't like that, bro. Because I can.
The bias is in full effect.
I have the ability to, because y'all know me, I'm a big Drake fan.
Yeah.
Probably a bigger Drake fan than Kendrick. But I have the wherewithal to be like,
credit where credit is
yeah,
due.
Kendrick is smacking.
And that's what I got to give.
I've been
like,
doing on the
Drake is
opposite.
fighting.
Yeah, I'm with
Drake
you.
is
Like
fighting.
everybody know I don't like Drake.
I give Drake straight.
And I'm
props.
like, I made a post today. I'm like, y'all sitting here acting like Drake didn't do
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Right? Like,
That's what's
cut the
whack,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Washing him.
Right.
Yeah, Drake is fighting.
He's competing.
He did,
Yeah.
and addressed multiple dudes. Like,
Right.
give him his
Yeah.
credit.
He multitasking,
He only
right.
had one diss track
Now,
directly to Kendrick.
one
Other
thing I
was like-
will say, if people was like, did Drake do it or was it his writers? I was like, now that I can't speak of.
Right. Right.
But what came out was good.
It was like a
Do
boxing
y'all
match,
really
though.
care about if they have writers or not?
And has his ghostwriting been confirmed?
Right.
I think it's more hooks than anything versus actual lyrics.
Mm.
Because it's hard to. I wrote this. I need you to say exactly like this because it's it's like you're reading someone's like
No, they
jokes.
do tracks.
Like if
Yeah, they
you
do
say,
reference tracks.
if I
They do
had
reference tracks.
if I took your set, I can't say your set exactly like you.
Right.
So the cadence is gonna be weird.
Well, no, not if he records it and then you hear it and you just got to repeat
Not
it
the next
exactly
day.
how. They're
if
sitting in
they
the
dropping
studio
tracks-
with headphones on.
They do.
listening to it.
They do reference tracks. That's a
And
very
they
normal
punch
thing.
in, punch in, punch in, punch in. It's not like, all right.
Okay, yeah, I get the punching. Yeah,
But I was like, I don't like Drake at all, and he honestly impressed me.
Mhm.
And I thought it was good. He lost, but he
Mhm.
did good. Like,
Yeah, he be scrapping.
He came out swinging.
I knew he was gonna lose.
I mean,
I knew he was
I mean,
gonna lose to the public.
I'm more of a Drake fan than a Kendrick fan, but I knew he was gonna lose.
Yeah,
The
lyrically.
minute he went at him, I was like, okay, where do you stand, Drake? Like, what's your stance and what are you going? What's your low blow or whatever to
Mhm.
make it so that you can beat over Kendrick? Because I think that Drake has always been more of the calculated person,
Mhm.
but Kendrick had already figured him out when he dropped Euphoria, and I was like, from that moment on, I was like, Drake has lost. There's nothing he can say.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. And I was like, and Kendrick's gonna bait him. He's telling him, don't do it. But Drake's gonna do it because he can't back down at this point. He's back against the wall. He gotta go swinging.
Right.
And then he dropped the 616 in LA or whatever.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh yeah, Drake's coming very soon. I was like, he's not gonna let this
Right.
blow over too long. Family Matters came out. I was like, he swung back. I ain't
Mhm.
mad at it. And then
Family Matters was good.
It was
Like,
good.
it
It
was
was
solid,
great.
bro.
It was
But
very solid.
all of his
But then
tracks have been solid.
I like
Yeah.
Family Matters.
Never
But
saw it.
Drake was also competing with himself. He already has back to back up here, and he has to do something that's on the level of back to back.
Right.
They compare everything to back to
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
So
Back to back was just more, more calculated at somebody that wasn't like again, they wasn't ready.
Meek Mill wasn't nowhere in shape or form ready to
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
to
Not
deal
even
with
close.
Drake. Yeah.
Not at all.
Right.
But the thing was like I knew I was
Right.
like,
He can't even tweet, bro.
Right. No way. Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that he did everything like sending the bottle to Charlemagne, he did everything in the lyrics.
He was outclassed
yeah.
in that incident.
But Drake, I knew it was like if he meant it, I was like he meant it.
I feel like the people who
his fam is over.
who be beating Drake are the ones who really don't like him.
Right.
Like Pusha was like, nah, nigga.
Mhm.
Like you have
Pusha
to.
was ready.
Pusha and
Yeah.
Kendrick were like, no, we really don't. This ain't no like
he
we
mentioned
don't like
both
you.
of their wives or
Yeah.
both of their.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. But
Yeah.
I was like, Drake is gonna take it low because he doesn't have anything to say to Kendrick, and Kendrick is gonna hit him again, and he did. I knew as soon as he was like, "You do all of this, you this and that, and the child is not yours." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's not." I was like, "It's gonna get ugly." I was like, "It's gonna get ugly," and
Oh,
then
that's super
30
ugly.
minutes
That's
later,
what I
I was
didn't
like,
like.
"There it goes."
People
It's
was
super
like,
ugly.
Kendrick getting too serious. Nigga, if you say my child isn't mine
Right.
and my girl sucked my bed, what the fuck am I
Yeah.
supposed like they really
supposed to
act
have a
like
party.
they
Yeah.
act like Kendrick was
Right.
out of line. I'm
Right.
like,
This
what are
is
you
war.
talking about, bro?
It's-
Yeah,
it's
there's no
war.
rules.
What are you
in war.
talking about?
Yes, he gets
Yeah.
bloody.
I knew as soon as Drake did, I was like, "It's gonna." I literally sitting in my room. I was like, "It's about to get really ugly."
They act like Drake was in there like playing patty cake.
Right,
like,
right.
no, he said some cold shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
And I also
bro.
wonder how many of these producers beats that Drake passed on that they all bringing Kendrick this shit. That's like what
Alchemist did one.
Mhm.
Yeah,
must.
but they don't
Bugsy
even
did
know. I
one.
feel like they didn't even know because I don't think Alchemist knew that was gonna happen.
He probably didn't. He
They
was
just had those
serving-
beats, and then they'd be
yeah.
like, "This is just perfect."
Which one did
for the
Alchemist do again? He did the one
He
I
did
put
the
in the
fam-
chat.
Family Business. I mean,
Meet the
Family
Grams.
Therapist one.
Meet the Grams.
He did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Taylor Swift producer did one.
It was dark.
Yeah, he did.
Like
He helped
albums.
produce the 616 in LA with Soundwave. That was Jack Antoff, something like that. So
Taylor
he
Swift's,
basically one of the Taylor
producer.
Swift producers
Oh,
helped work on
that-
616 in LA.
The Taylor Made.
Then
No,
Mustard.
the
so it's
616
Future,
in LA.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar.
Alchemist, Mustard.
Wait, Future did one?
The
Oh,
first one.
like
Yeah,
that.
Metro.
Like
Like
that.
that.
Oh,
Metro
yeah.
did
Metro, I'm
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
Euphoria was
and then he did
Cardo
BBL.
and somebody else.
BBL Drizzy.
That shit is so funny, bro. Like that shit is so funny to me.
Drake is getting his ass whooped from
Yeah,
several people,
the
man.
public perception of Drake has definitely declined, but it was already on that way once 2022 hit. Once he started doing all this shit in 2022, I was like, he's in trouble. His ego got too big, and I think that's what this
Yeah.
was. It was like a smack around.
It comes
Like,
down to loyalty to Drake and how unloyal he is to other people. 'Cause
Yeah.
he is a lot of like he slept with my girl, he invited my girl out, and it's like, hey, sign with me, and he don't sound like, well, fuck you then. It's like
Cause
a
I was
loyalty.
trying to figure that out. Why did everybody just ask? You know what? We sick of this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what did he do to people? Because
it's-
like
if
people
you
keep
listen,
saying
go
that.
back and listen to her loss. He sneaked this so many people,
Right.
so many people,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah.
why a lot of people was like, I don't fuck with that. I think on one of the songs why they was like, why is Metro mad? Because he sneaked this Future, I believe, in More M's, which was a beat produced by Metro.
No.
And he's like,
Oh.
you sneaked this him, and you got my boy 21 on the album, and you using him as like some kind of
Mhm.
Yeah.
Shield.
See, my thing, I don't know a lot of it because I'm not a Drake fan.
Yeah, yeah.
So when
Right.
people be like, "Oh, Drake said this or he did," I don't listen to Drake.
I
Yeah.
definitely went
So-
down the rabbit hole and
you
saw
have
like
to
where
go
is this coming
back.
from,
Yeah,
and then like poetically, Drake can sneak diss
Oh.
the shit out of you.
Dick what?
Sneak
What?
dick.
Sneak
He was
dick?
sneak digging.
What battle was you watching?
He will have your song that he was featured on and make that into like a diss, and it was like, and he's like your code, like the name that people call you in the streets. I was like, oh, that was brilliant.
That's what third.
Nobody even know these things. Like,
That's what first person shooter mode felt like. Like they
Right.
were sneak dissing each other on there
Mhm.
with him and Cole. It felt like that. Like
Right.
or not sneak dissing, but just I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. That's what it felt like.
One thing was interesting was how people was forcing the disses from Cole. It was like everything that he say on the record, he talking about Kendrick. And it was like, that's why I made that video. It was like, the timetable is off.
Yeah.
Because, if he made all these tracks prior, like the song with Ab Soul and Daylight, like he talking about Kendrick on that. I was like, no, they made that song before.
Mhm.
Like the timetable don't add up. You can tell 7 Minute Drill was just rushed.
Yeah.
And then, like that dropped March 26th. Cole's album come out April 5th. Ain't enough time to be doing all that. I'm gonna make a whole album dedicated
Right.
to Kendrick when I didn't even know Kendrick was coming for me. So it's like,
Wait, they be getting insider information sometimes. Where like, man, Kendrick gonna come with some shit.
Nobody
He
knew
got
this.
it's still not
I don't think
enough
anybody knew.
time to craft what they crafted on Pie though. It's like, you know, you might hear some grumblings, but like you're not hearing it. And then Cole was probably like, oh, all right, well, let me just do this 7-minute drill. And if you listen to the song before 7-minute drill, that sounds like the last track. It's got that whole feel, Trader Truth talking. It's like it's over, closing credits. And then 7-minute drill on the back end at the end. So it's just like, let me just throw this on here, man. Here.
Back in the day, Kendrick and Cole did a song together.
They didn't. I never heard it.
Yeah, it's called Temptation. I don't know if it's ever going. I don't think they ever mixed it professionally.
Right.
But from what I heard, it was just fire as fuck.
They have a
I don't
bunch
think
of
I heard
songs.
You ever heard Temptation? Oh, it's dope as fuck.
Cole might have produced that one.
Yeah,
but
I think
Kendrick got on a bunch of Cole beats at one point.
Right.
Cole produced High Power. I love that.
He did.
Huh?
Boy, why
That's
can't
one of
we
my
be
favorite
friends,
Kendrick
man?
songs.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Yeah, that'd be fire. I'm glad Cole got out. That was smart.
Yeah.
not on some Kendrick would have washed him type shit, but it just gets ugly.
Yeah,
And like, you know, Cole is pretty private when it comes to he's just like Kendrick when it comes to his personal life. So it's like, man, we digging this deep.
But I do think Cole would have been more of competition than Drake.
Nope.
For Kendrick.
Well,
Lyrically.
hearing that 7-minute drill, I didn't
I
really.
don't know. I feel
What can
like
you say? That's literally why Drake couldn't get up there
Well,
with
they're
him.
both
What can you
because
say?
they're both mysterious. So what is Kendrick gonna say about Cole?
It's just more like
now they gotta just give us just
Drake was the easier
bars.
target.
You see what I'm saying? Now they gotta just give us
Drake
bars.
is the easiest target.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it would have been evenly more matched with Kendrick and Cole.
Because they
I
both
feel
low
that.
key.
They both low key. You know what I mean? It'd have been more
Minimal dirt on their names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or shit that's exposed that
Yeah.
they've been low key about
What-
for a reason.
What
Yeah.
can Drake do right now to win?
He
Leave
lost.
it alone.
No, he lost.
No, come on.
I can't
Be
even. I
optimistic.
can't even
You
hypothetically
sound like
think.
Handy's corner.
He
A bomb, he has to have a bomb.
It would have
He
to
would
be true to his
that he
domestic
actually.
claims.
Yeah. that
Yeah.
if he could prove that shit, then
If he could prove that he was telling the
You think
truth,
Kendrick fans gonna allow that to happen?
Of
Whatever,
course.
nigga,
It
whatever.
I don't give a damn if you don't believe it. If it's actually true, that's
Yeah.
a stain on Kendrick's whole legacy.
Yeah.
It really
if,
is.
if Drake had a Ray Rice video of Kendrick Lamar,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it would have to be like, yo, I've been telling the truth the whole time. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the only way.
He'd
Do a
have to have
video.
a banger like Not Like Us to come back with that stuff in it.
And the video would have to be Kendrick beating his woman
What?
in a hotel.
And you gotta have Whitney in the video doing a feature.
You know what I mean? It's
Even Whitney in the video ain't gonna do it.
No,
That's
No,
pretty.
'cause-
That's pretty.
no, that's
damaging.
pretty heavy. If he
Yeah.
got Whitney in the video,
Well, they're not together.
No,
They're
they
not
are.
together.
According to what they've been saying, he's
Even,
living in New
even if
York.
they're not together,
She's
if he
living
get
out here.
Whitney in the video,
yeah.
that's a horrible look.
yeah. Just say.
I mean,
"He's
she's
true,
co-signing
it's true."
everything he's saying.
That's a horrible.
I can
look.
imagine
be
right
a
now,
good
like Whitney,
song.
please, I will pay you whatever it
And then
takes.
if
We
he
can
get
change
Dave-
the
he get
game.
Dave Free in the video too.
Yeah.
Get who else
With
in there?
Dave
pumps,
Free.
Dave Free in there just
Like what the arm around is like.
holding the baby,
yeah.
making another one.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's it.
That's
Make
nuclear
that's
at that point.
That's
That's
over.
That'll do it.
Side by side, like yep, it look just like me, don't
Oh man, that'd be
Over.
nuclear right
I
there.
would think Kendrick will come back with all the young girls that Drake supposedly been hitting on in one video,
Yeah,
sitting on the porch like
It's a never ending
Cole.
thing.
It will.
It's one. It's entering that Cold War shit, which is where it was before. So they'll probably go back to if they even Kendrick probably won't say shit about it anymore. Drake might sneak jab or he might shut the hell up.
jab.
I don't know.
It just takes Drake going to one club and hearing Not Like Us play.
No,
to
that's the
make him
thing.
be like,
Drake
going
said
to.
in the song he liked the song. He only couldn't like it because they in the middle of the beef, but you could tell he was like, "Fuck."
Now he said
Like-
that he's like I like he's like I actually rock with that if it wasn't if he wasn't lying on that
Yeah.
shit. That's what he was
Yeah.
saying.
He liked the
So,
song.
That was a good comeback. Drake's clapbacks have been good.
They're entertaining. A lot
Very
of
solid.
people didn't like Taylor Made. Why? Because of AI. But if you know the history of
The
Kendrick,
third verse was good to me.
I love.
I
Taylor
like
Made.
Drake's verse. I
Because
didn't like the
I
AI.
love-
the
I
reason
didn't
why
like
he
the
did
AI.
that,
The AI
the reason why he
shit was
did that is because Kendrick said in the interview, like, I had a dream that Tupac came to me and kind of gave me this knighting as like, you're the next guy. And that's why he's like, Kendrick, we need, like, he's like, I had this dream of this. And then the reason why Snoop was in it is because at the House of Blues, they had
I remember that whole thing with Game and all them.
He used those two people as like,
we know the reason why. It was
we
just
know
lame.
why. It was just,
I don't think it was
like,
lame. I
that
thought it
was
was
brilliant.
creative.
I
I thought it was.
I'm
it's
not fucking
war.
with no
The thing
AI
is,
shit.
why does that matter?
I get
Even
it.
if he had said,
You just can't, as an artist that big, you can't set a precedent for shit that you were upset about people doing and got it shut down, and then you go do the same shit.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
All those songs that was going on around like 2022, talk about Drake and all of this stuff, and people just making songs and it sound like him, and they was like, "Oh, we might let AI sneak in and they can get Grammy awards for that shit." You can't be a part of the blocking of the shit, and they get mad when it gets taken down from somebody
You
else. on the other
can be a
side.
part of it in war.
right.
When
And
war
it
is,
was a throwaway track.
It wasn't like he did
should've
it
threw that
as a
shit away.
song for like just a hit. He did it for a
Threw that
reason.
shit away.
I get the
It's time to
reason
fight.
behind
Yeah,
it.
right,
I'm
right.
not
We just
knocking
did
it.
it.
I
It's-
didn't like
whack.
it.
I
It
didn't like it at all.
It was Tupac's voice with Drake's flow.
Oh, I
if it
loved
was
it.
Tupac's
Yeah.
flow, I
Right.
was like,
Thank
okay.
you. It was
Snoop
brilliant.
was closer to Snoop's
It was
flow,
just
but it
like-
still sound like Drake.
Yeah,
It was just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it just
Drake's case.
seemed
The thing is,
like
it's like
That
if you
was
look-
important though. That was important for it to.
That's
We
the
wanted
whole
to
point of
get
him doing that.
He wanted us to know.
He
it
wanted us
was
to
him
know
under
it
that.
was him.
It's obviously AI.
Oh yeah.
I liked it.
Nah,
I wasn't
didn't
that
like
mad at it.
I liked Drake's verse, but the other I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Drake's
about this
verse was
shit.
good. Though.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah,
I like
yeah. He's like, I got it from here. I'm about to.
Yeah.
And that's what made it corny to me too. It's like you said this, nigga, and now you're like, oh yeah, I got it now.
I
Like,
got it.
myself. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking
Kendrick
about?
do that all the time. Talk to himself. Kendrick talk about niggas in the
all
song.
the time.
Himself, whoever on the wall, whoever in the room.
Yeah.
no,
I wasn't
man.
mad at it,
I
but I
loved it.
knew Tupac's estate wasn't gonna have it.
Yeah, they're suing, right?
And they got
they
cease
made
and
it-
desist,
they
so they
took
got
it
to take it
down.
down. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
I knew that was. I knew that was.
He
coming.
never put it out on like
Oh,
it was
okay.
just on Instagram. It only did it on
Right.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But
It's
it
not
was
on
a
streaming
cease and desist.
platform.
You can't use somebody's likeness without.
But that was just like, come on out here, nigga.
They
We
should
ain't
have
heard
got.
from you.
Their check and hushed up.
Nah.
He tried to. I mean, the
It
shit
should've
is he
been
tried
the
to rush
check
him to do
first.
that shit, and then Kendrick was like, "I got 4 tracks for your ass
Right,
in a
right.
week." So
He said, you
It
ain't
just
gonna.
seemed
He
like
said,
Snoop
you
was
ain't
tripping.
going away. Nah,
Snoop was laughing at
nigga.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he said, you ain't
Nah,
going. You ain't gonna drop it like Control and just
Yeah,
leave for like a whole full.
nah,
Nah. We want to. Come on.
I love the arrogance
Yeah.
in that video in that song, bro.
Just know that was a week ago. Kendrick didn't drop nothing a week ago. All this has happened in a week.
Crazy.
Kendrick's response.
That's crazy.
But when did it happen so quick that you have to respond this quick?
They changed the game.
well,
with
that's
Yeah.
what. That's why the shit worked in Drake's favor before. That's what he did. That's what he was known to do because he'll just get in the studio and just go at you immediately. Then it kind of throws you off guard. That's what he did with the back-to-back shit. Like we heard the Meek Mill shit, then he dropped Charged Up, and it was like a bait kind of thing.
He
Meek
fired
Mill
back
did-
and Pusha quick too.
Yeah,
on the
he
Deputy freestyle.
literally
Mhm.
pushed his album came out Friday, and then Drake responded that same day. And then the story of Adidon came out like a week or 2 later, I think. So it was built up on that part or whatever.
Yeah.
So when the like that shit happened, Drake was on tour, so he didn't respond like immediately.
it. Kendrick was more war ready, like a general. He
He
He's
was
more
always
time.
been, but he's
Yeah.
always been war ready.
Oh,
That's
he's
the
always
thing.
been
If you
war
listen
ready.
to his music, he's always told
and
niggas,
he
don't-
played possum like I'm just taking care of my
Yeah.
sons.
Yeah.
I don't be into all what y'all be
Meanwhile, he at the
doing,
house like,
reading books. Meanwhile, mad scientist down there in
Right.
that dungeon.
In the lab.
He was prepped for this, bro.
It probably
Those
was
the cats
very
you got to
easy
worry
for him.
about.
Yeah.
because they just be at the crib.
Don't be
His
doing
tour
that.
He
is
got
over.
time, bro. That's the thing. He
He
does
got
have
time.
time.
He has
man.
time, yeah.
He was in tune with what's going on currently with everything.
They be watching.
all on academics site.
Yeah, they be at the crib.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this was going
Meanwhile, I
on.
don't be doing that. That's for y'all.
Yeah, tucked in.
Yeah.
Even on Euphoria, he said, well, I like doing research on the nigga. He was like, I got a son to raise.
Right.
You
But
don't
at the same
know about
time, he did some research on that nigga.
yeah.
Possum, playing possum.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking for that.
Drake talking about getting off the plane, going straight to Delilah's with
Yeah,
all his
yeah.
jewelry on.
Oh yeah, he going to vacation.
Yeah.
This nigga.
But they gave us what we wanted. We
Absolutely.
asked for it.
We did ask.
Yeah,
for
we
it.
wanted it. They gave us what we wanted.
and you know, cats were showing up. So I'm not mad at it.
No, not at all.
And what Drake said wasn't wrong. He did bring the best out of Kendrick. 'Cause
Oh,
Kendrick's last
absolutely,
album was
man.
trash.
He did. He brought the best out of
Trash
Kendrick.
is a stretch.
I didn't like it
but-
at all.
I wasn't a Kendrick fan. Now I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go listen to some of his shit.
You
I've
wasn't a
heard some
fan?
of it.
That's
You know,
I
Craig,
told
if it
y'all
ain't
back
toxic,
then.
Craig don't
I
want
told
it.
you it wasn't toxic. It was too positive ass
Yeah,
shit.
Craig.
But now,
It's not even
Freaky
positive
ass
per se.
nigga.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
even positive.
Right.
It's
What
a
do
lot
you
of
mean
reflection. That's
positive?
what it
Yeah.
is.
No, not a reflection. Whatever. That's positive talk.
Craig wanted dumbed
I don't want
down.
to listen to the.
He got one of
listen
the
to
most
music with
toxic
incense.
records ever on Mr. Morale.
Ah.
Him and the old girl going at it. That
Yeah.
shit
Where,
was
where
violent.
are you going? That one?
No,
No,
but they
no, the
literally
one
they
fighting
arguing,
on
yeah.
the
Fuck
track.
you, nigga,
Like,
fuck
fuck
you.
you.
Yeah.
Taylor,
Yeah.
what was that?
Fuck you,
Taylor Page?
bitch.
I was thinking. I
something
went. I
Taylor
went to
Page.
Janae Aiko. That was that Kendrick and Janae? Where are you going? When we should be over now. Oh, that might
That's-
even
that's
be.
Oh,
Big
that's
Sean.
older.
You're right. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even Big
episode.
Sean.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No,
probably
that's
some old,
Kendrick.
old
That's
stuff.
I know
Kendrick,
what you're
right?
saying. That's years ago, though.
That was on his very first
That's
album. I think.
before Good
Yeah.
Kid, Mad City,
Oh,
all of
shit,
that.
yeah.
Man, I go way back.
Sheesh.
I know exactly what
You know
song
what I'm talking
you're
about?
Yeah. That's a
Where
long
are
time
we
ago.
going? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
on Overly Dedicated.
Boom.
That was
Damn.
my intro to Kendrick.
What song did I?
See, I'd like bop, 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 bop.
Fuck him up. Yeah, Kendrick made chants. He made.
He did everything. He did
Yeah,
poetry. He did
club
everything.
song.
Yeah,
He
he did
He
everything.
was showing him. He's like, I was like, people counted out Kendrick because they feel like Drake is so big. I was like, Kendrick is literally the nigga's peer, right there, eye to eye when it comes
Yeah.
to how big they are. It just seems like Kendrick's not as big because he
Now
don't drop
Drake's
as
short jokes
consistent.
were hilarious.
He did a
Yeah.
whole verse.
No, it don't
of
seem like
short
he's not as
jokes.
big because he don't do the same numbers as Drake. Drake is
Yeah.
the biggest rapper by far. He's
Yeah.
bigger than everybody. So it's like he's the Goliath. Even as big as Kendrick is, he still don't outsell Drake at his height.
He gets his accolades. He gets his Grammys, but
Yeah,
as
that's why he
far as-
said
He's the people's champ.
the
and
opening
critics'
line
champ.
to that third song. He's like, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now.
Yeah.
That was that was some funny
Right.
shit too.
Because they gonna give him the
Right,
Grammy.
they gonna give him
Oh,
the
you
Grammy,
said
yeah.
something.
Yeah, yeah. So who drew the Mona Lisa?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Well, no, Michelangelo. One of them two.
Sure.
I think it was Michelangelo.
So I was telling somebody this. I was like,
Leonardo's Da Vinci.
I was
It's
like,
Da Vinci.
the difference
It's Da
between
Vinci.
Drake
Da
and
Vinci,
Kendrick.
Michelangelo. Damn it.
Difference between Drake and Kendrick is like their art. Like you gotta look at like Kendrick as like Basquiat, and then like a very simple Mona Lisa is Drake. As
Yeah.
like it's very
Da
straightforward.
Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's no abstract. Like you know what I'm saying. When you listen to Kendrick music, you be like, this is art. You really gotta kind of like listen to what he's saying. Like Drake is very straightforward. It's not like, oh, what type of color scheme he used here. It's very straightforward.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of painting and you ain't like us. You're not like us. It was very much say,
Yeah.
oh, V-ho. I was like,
Yeah. He's back in that.
No, Craig don't want to think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Lay that shit right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
If
Craig like a double what? Nah,
That was
man.
Drake. That was the critique that people were giving the earlier disses. It was like it's too layered and da, da, da.
Yeah.
And then he dropped that shit and it was like, shut up.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to do too much research. If
Right.
it's like a Christopher Nolan movie and I need 8 YouTube videos
Yeah.
after the fact, I don't want to do all that.
Right.
It's cool to have some Easter eggs in there, but I don't want to listen to the song and just be too confused.
Because it definitely they were gossiping. They were saying names I never heard of and
Yeah.
locations and addresses.
It's gossipy for sure.
for sure.
This last one, everybody dusted off their Crip Walk. I ain't seen the Crip Walk on Instagram this
It
much
was
in a
mad
long
West Coast on my timeline. Oh, y'all got the
Loved
chucks
it.
on now.
I loved it. Yeah, the Bay, because he shot out the Bay too.
Yeah,
So he was like, California here. We was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
California was looking good. in
If
that.
Drake
Yep.
is
And they
LeBron,
played in the
who is
playoff game
Kendrick?
last night.
Yeah, he covered both regions, man.
Yeah.
NorCal and
Yeah.
SoCal. That was a very smart thing
Smart
to do.
move.
Yeah.
Very smart to unite the Bay and LA because we always be having some sort of like man,
Friction.
LA be stealing our stuff and this and
Yeah.
that. And he combined it, gave Oakland his props.
Because
That's dope.
because
Yeah.
Mustard,
They were accusing
even-
Mustard that a long time. Of stealing
Oh,
the
because
Bay
he did.
sound. Yeah.
Rick Rock, he definitely did.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
And so Mustard beats already sound like the Bay anyway.
Yeah, sound like the Bay. We got the Bay nodding their heads quick. That's the first thing I did was like,
Yeah. Oh,
Where
I told
Mustard
you.
from?
LA.
He's LA.
Yeah.
But when he first came out, especially during that hyphy movement, that was
He was getting our whole sound.
That was
He
Rick
denied,
Rock.
I think he denied it, and that's what made people be like,
That's Rick Rock. That's his style, right?
yeah, it's Rick
Mhm.
Rock style, yeah.
Rick Rock from the Bay.
Yeah, from
Mhm.
Shaq. I think from Shaq, right?
Let the run that be. Hope.
When I watched that documentary, I can't remember where they said he was
Yeah.
from. But how he came up with it was dope though.
Yeah, with a
How he
Rick
came up
Rock
with it-
beat. Yeah, fella.
With his
I
style.
rock
I was like, oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
He from Fairfield?
it. Flatland, yep.
Originally from Alabama, but based in Fairfield.
Mhm. He said he. Did you ever watch it? Did you ever end up
I
watching
didn't watch it.
He said he got it from. Fuck, I can't remember. And I don't want to misquote.
Rick Rock. Mm-hmm. Rick.
He combined. He took a sound that was something from Short that was happening, and then something from something else that was happening, and then he created like this the sound that started the hype movement, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I forgot where he said he got it from exactly.
Never must. That was a smart choice.
I mean,
Yeah,
let me
I kinda
unite Cali.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
'Cause I was
The
in
West
there.
Coast.
I played that song like 4 or 5 times in a row. Got back in the shower because I was sweating.
Who has a more consistent career than Drake? As in, he come out and hasn't really went away.
Rapper wise?
Oh, like
Rap
older?
too?
Does it matter older,
This is a
younger?
rapper. This is a rapper.
Jay-Z.
It's Snoop.
Yeah, Jay.
Jay
Snoop
has
has
like
the longest
gaps.
running.
Snoop had a lot of valleys though.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
second album was a huge valley. The Dog Father? That shit
Oh
tanked.
yeah. Are you just talking about like
As
them
in,
relevant, like just being
Every
out?
year
or-
something's out. Something's
Well,
out.
Oh, you mean
Jay-Z.
just
Album,
putting
yeah.
stuff out? Or do you
Wayne.
mean hidden?
Lil Wayne.
Lil
yeah.
Wayne.
Wayne's consistent.
You
Even
mean
Well,
hidden or just
moving
putting stuff
silence.
out?
I mean,
Lasagna.
every artist puts stuff out. I'm talking about being consistent, as in like being number one, like always in Billboard.
Oh yeah, you got to do Jay-Z,
Yeah.
Kanye,
Yeah.
Wayne, Drake.
With Drake as a crescendo, right? As a-
Yeah, because the stuff he's been doing, it's a long time. But Jay-Z,
Yeah, I'm thinking
Jay-Z,
after Black Album, that
he
was,
has so
he
many
had
number one
gaps.
albums.
No,
I
after
think
Black
he's-
album, he did the album with Ye.
No.
You say after the Black Album, what'd you say?
It had gap. No, I'm saying like it went like he didn't put nothing out for like at least 3
No,
years.
because he did
He
the fake
retired.
retired.
And he came
And
back.
then
with
he came back with
was
Kingdom
one.
Come.
Is that considered consistent?
Not Kingdom
I
Come.
mean, then he
was-
just kept going.
3
the
years
whole
off
time
is
after
good.
that.
That's a good amount of time off.
Was
Well,
it 3
he wasn't
years?
off.
Yeah.
I'm
He was running
Wow.
Def Jam still.
No, but I'm talking about putting out as an artist. That's what Dion's
Right.
question was.
Well, if you count that gap, then you got to take Jay-Z off the table.
Yeah.
But when he came back, he was hitting again though.
Do you count features though?
I'm sure he did.
That's,
something.
that's keeping you relevant. He's done
Yeah, because
some
like, what are you talking about? Just staying relevant? Our albums hitting?
Y'all asking
what's the
me
gap?
questions now.
Well, because
Being
we have to.
consistent.
You can't answer. Yeah.
No,
coming
I'm
from?
freestyling this now. All right, just being consistent, being on
Freaky
the
ass
charts,
nigga.
being on the charts,
Being on the charts.
being on the charts.
Jay-Z is back in it. then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stayed
Jay-Z
up
is
there.
one of
In
the
between Black Album and Kingdom Come, he had features.
maybe, I don't know. I don't remember what was going on in the in between. But all I know is this: every time he came out, his album was number one.
Damn, Hova.
After a certain point, like at first he didn't start out that way, but after Hard Knock Life and beyond,
Mm-hmm.
he was number one. He's like
So
tied.
after, his first album didn't go number one, but everything after that did, right?
Well, his first two didn't go. So that's why I said Hard Knock Life and on.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he was like number one ever since.
And Kanye up there too.
Yeah. Because every time, even now, when Kanye be dropping, it should be debuting
Right.
high. So it's like, but I think Jay-Z is tied with somebody for the most number one album.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Wasn't
The
it
Beatles?
the Beatles? Yeah. I was gonna
He
say.
passed Elvis.
yeah.
She could pass Elvis.
Yeah, most
No.
of
Jay Z
them.
got a lot of albums.
He do. But yeah.
It's hard
Now
to be
Drake's
consistent.
about to one away from Mike.
Oh, Usher, that's a good one. Yeah, hell yeah.
I thought you meant
Usher.
hip hop.
Yeah, I thought you were talking rap.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I thought
did.
so too.
I did.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Usher
yeah.
definitely didn't drop.
But when we
every
start
year.
throwing everybody else in there,
Wait a
it's
second.
like,
I was
But
gonna
Usher,
be-
no.
Yeah, Usher don't drop every year.
No.
And he definitely after was it Here I Stand? I feel like he didn't have.
Oh yeah.
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 But he
Usher,
just
no.
always has a track that's out. That's like that be hitting, but his album.
What's his most recent hit?
Yeah, I say not
Usher.
not as of recently for real.
Yeah, he don't got nothing. No recent
Hey
banger.
man, that
I like
song on the new album
yeah.
with the little Jamaican beat.
No, I don't like that one.
You don't like it?
Nah,
Oh man.
I don't like that one. It's another one I
He
like.
started doing
Yeah,
that.
he started swearing.
Pondy
You like
River.
that what?
Usher might not have nothing like
So
right
Jay-Z
now.
got 14 number one albums. He's tied with Taylor Swift. So they tied at 2, and then Drake got 13. So Drake is probably gonna pass Jay, unless Jay come out of retirement. And Taylor Swift she probably gonna pass the Beatles.
How many Michael got?
He's not on here.
Oh,
You know what sucks is
He
you
don't
don't
have that many albums though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
he only got like what, 4 or 5.
No, he got more
like
than that.
7.
He got Ben, if you want to count that.
Yeah.
He got
was sad
Off
ass
the
song.
Wall,
Thriller, Bad.
Thriller, Bad,
4,
Dangerous,
5,
History,
This is it.
6.
Invincible.
Invincible.
No one. It was the one
This Is It
after
was the last
Invincible
one,
too.
right?
This is it.
Was it like
That was like the last
Junkyard
one.
album?
I think it was one of those like they did with
Dead
Big, where they
Scraps.
just.
Yeah.
But the songs are good though. You got a song in Chicago on there that's fire.
You know, you don't even know when you're gonna fall off as an artist. That sucks, dude. It's not like, hey, you should stop because I see your numbers dropping. Like, no,
Oh, they be seeing it.
I
They be
got
seeing
it.
They
They
know.
be seeing
No,
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
They know.
Like,
And the label would be like,
Yeah.
we're about to drop
They
it.
always
Yeah.
watching
like
your bottom
I'm
line.
saying, like when Chingy came out, his first album was it Jackpot.
Yeah.
Like he did not know it was gonna be that.
Well, you don't know that the second album is gonna
Yeah.
flop,
Right.
but you know once it flops,
Yeah.
you see that 100%.
but you like
2020
I
vision.
can go back up. I
I
can
mean, yeah, you
redeem.
gotta have hope. I would hope that you have hope that
You
you're gonna
don't-
recover.
You don't know when you're gonna fall off.
But-
But when you see that meme, when you see that Smokey meme, when he's rubbing his legs, thinking he's getting it on stage, you're like, all right, Smokey, you're a meme now. Let's go.
Smokey,
let's
bro.
have a meeting in the office.
Like, how has nobody told him? Like, Smokey, stop,
He's
bro.
rubbing his
Hey,
legs slow.
Stop,
What else
bro.
he gonna do? Just
You a
sit at-
legend, bro. Stop.
He still
He
got
wanna
women
get out
like
the
it.
Still gotta
house.
perform.
You wrote
Yeah.
my girl, man. Stop.
pay them bills.
You still got bills to pay.
Yeah.
Go to damn town.
Goddamn time.
And then I think it gets to a point where they just like, I'm not gonna just die. I want to
Yeah.
do something. I want to be
Yeah,
out
for
the
sure.
house. Yeah,
That's fine, but like, sit at a
Sit
piano.
behind a
Yeah,
piano.
you know what I'm saying? Why you
nah.
thrusting?
Nigga, you're not even thrusting
And
no
you were
more.
never a thruster. Why you thrusting now?
Let me put the lotion on my
Let me live in my
legs.
truth now.
And he don't need the money. He got so many songs that
Smokey
he
and
can.
Smokey got
Oh,
several
man.
laughable moments. Smoking
Yeah.
that dough.
Yeah. That little
Yeah,
video,
man.
He always
Like,
be
why?
pulling up with something.
Smokey be bored, bro.
That is not
what I'm
AI.
saying.
Yeah.
Smokey, he be like, I ain't Asian.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
something to do.
Him and
What's
Charlie
that new
Wilson.
move y'all do?
Yeah.
Like,
Just hold
Smokey,
his
come
thigh.
on, bro.
Yeah.
You a legend, man.
And he was staring at somebody.
Maybe it's
for
the
a long
clothes he be
time.
wearing while he doing them.
It is. That's another thing, man. You got one of the coldest pens of all time, bro.
Yeah.
Is he
Chill
single?
out.
Because I'm sure he's doing it for the single ladies. Like I'm grabbing somebody.
Those are single women.
Those
grown
are- yeah.
niggas.
I want you backstage.
They say he worth 150 mil.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
all them songs he wrote.
Smokey
He's
got
written
no
hits
accurate
since
this
day
year, but-
one.
Man.
So it ain't for money. He ain't doing it for money.
He good.
He love
bro.
he love the
just-
game, baby.
I love the game.
I love the game.
Gang bang.
Baby.
Smokey a legend, bro.
He is a legend.
Which name been getting down? Keith Sweat been doing it lately too.
Yeah.
With his sweaties. You know that's what he calls his fan base?
Sweaties.
His
It's crazy.
Sweaties.
Sweaties. Where my
He
sweaties
did
at?
it. He did on IG. He was like, "Hey, my sweaties," and I was like, "Nigga, what?
Huh?
You sweaties ready?"
I am a man.
He calls his fan base sweaties.
Who's the other nigga who's in Guy who been acting the fool?
Oh,
Aaron Hall.
Aaron Hall. That
Jesus.
nigga was on the ground
He a
humping.
problem.
He
He
is
about to get everybody indicted.
He a
If
problem.
he would have been a rap battle, nigga, Jesus Christ.
He a problem.
He has to go sit down somewhere. He's sick.
He say too much wild shit about himself.
Man.
Let alone what he'll say to
So it was
somebody else.
me and Puffy. Puffy see me, fuck.
He named
wild,
3 people
dog.
that was in the room.
Bro.
I was like, God damn.
It's a matter of time for him. For they,
Oh,
call,
it's a
matter of
they call him
time.
to the witness stand.
Oh,
real,
my God, bro.
Matter of time.
And he'll think
yo.
he's doing well. I'm a pimp.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
He talk like he don't see nothing wrong with it either.
Right. He ain't got
He-
no shame.
Shit.
They know.
I did the.
I got a real nigga dick. Oh, damn. All right.
Craig see me fucking.
Yana, Yana,
Tell him.
put it on the look at it.
Ask around.
Gangsta
I
dick.
pull my dick out right now.
Yeah, he going to
Where the
jail.
cameras at?
How this dick a one woman man?
He going down.
He going to
He
jail.
going down.
Freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga. 6'9".
Freaky ass nigga.
He said he's a fan. You that freaky ass nigga. Nigga is a fan. FAN.
I see what you did.
Yeah.
there.
That's what he
nigga.
said.
Yeah.
I just caught that right there. Freaky ass nigga.
I feel
Yeah.
like R. Kelly was born out of Aaron Hall.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel
He
like
shaved
he's
the head, got the goatee.
the
And it was like, you
offspring.
trying to steal my style.
Once R. Kelly went bald headed, he
Wait, hold on.
skyrocketed.
That is a real story. Hold on. Somebody said this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said I feel like. Well,
I
somebody,
did say I feel
Oh,
like
no.
somebody
it's a thing.
had wrote a song for Aaron Hall. He said, I ain't doing that shit. And
Mhm.
then he's like, I seen R. Kelly's career took off as soon as he took that song.
You know what the song is?
I don't know who said this. He was like, but I told Charlie Wilson said this.
Uh-huh.
Charlie Wilson said this. He said, I saw how much R. Kelly was looking at Aaron Hall. And he's like, yo, you gotta do this, performance, you gotta do this song. And Aaron Hall was like, nah, I ain't
Was
doing
that vibe? You've got that
It had to
vibe.
been that,
All
yeah.
right,
Yeah.
baby. Vibe.
Because it sounded like Aaron on that.
He did. His whole when we
Yeah,
first came out.
yeah,
What's the
that
one?
was
What's the one?
so popular.
You're the
miss
only
you.
one I want to slow dance. What's that song
Yeah.
called? That
Slow
one
Jam.
sounds,
Slow
that
Jam.
sounds just like Aaron Hall.
Dedicated.
Mhm.
Give me that honey
love.
Give me that. honey.
When I was a
Love.
kid, I thought he was saying the ladies in here are blind. And I was like, what?
The ladies are blind.
Yeah.
The ladies are blind.
I thought that's what he was saying. I was like, well, why?
Yeah,
How do they see him? What's going on?
Where are you performing?
Yeah.
He came back bald headed.
Yeah.
Sky was the limit for R. Kelly
Yeah.
ever since.
And he
That
lost,
12
what is
play
it, the
album.
announcement? Was that the name
Yeah,
of his
the
group?
public announcement was out of here.
Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yo, what up? Your body.
That song was fire, bro.
Everybody.
That song was fire.
We got one.
I love that song,
Who
man.
needs Robert? Who needs Robert? Baby. That's one of them in the moment songs.
Yeah. What happened to you said what's the name of that group?
Public announcement?
Hold on, what's the other one? Public Arrested Development.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
second album flopped, man.
God,
It's hard to recover
After
from a
KRS-One
sophomore
beat him up
slump.
on stage.
Yeah.
Huh?
Remember KRS-One?
No, that was
KRS-One?
PM Dawn.
Oh.
Who
Yeah.
Wait,
beats
who
up
did you
they
say?
peaceful asses? Why would you want to be that?
KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Why
That's
would
how
you
you
get
hip
PM
hop.
Dawn is so
Straight knuckled
peaceful.
up, what's his name?
Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Tennessee.
When you have
Tennessee.
a
Tennessee.
sophomore slump, man, most people
It's
can't
hard to
recover
follow.
from
Yeah.
that.
It's hard to come
And
back.
they had
man.
that with that second album.
They
It was
didn't
like an
have-
African word.
Mhm.
It was hard to pronounce, and it just
Yeah.
They didn't have laptop studios back then.
Yeah.
man.
A laptop studio take you through the rough times
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Because their first album was massive.
Right. They had Mr. Window, Tennessee, and
Everyday People.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sure did.
Tennessee is
They
fire.
had 3 hits on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
for
wow.
sure. It was like quadruple platinum or something like
Yeah.
that. It was crazy.
I wonder how that
Lord,
feels
I
going to
really
your
been
point, like where
distressed.
you like come out, you're like, woo! And then that next one just I don't know what happened, baby.
Man,
like,
Where'd the magic go?
Hold on, no. We gonna hit up so and so to get some. We gonna get back.
like
we back,
imagine
we
if
back.
50 had flopped after that first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would feel like crazy. Like I'm on
Yeah.
top of the world, bro. What happened?
Yeah.
Like
After Tennessee, we gonna do Arkansas. We gotta just keep with these states.
his third, people don't talk about 50's third drop off.
It flopped, right?
oh,
Curtis
trash.
took a L, dog.
Curtis,
Big
was
trash.
that the one he went up against?
Yes,
Kanye?
he went up against Kanye. So
No,
the first
it
week,
didn't flop
it
because
flopped.
you
dog.
sure because
Yes,
everybody was buying.
it sold 600-some thousand first week.
Right.
After that,
No, I thought it was destruction when he went up with Kanye.
no, that was more destruction. Kanye actually helped him sell
Yeah,
Curtis.
that
Wow.
beef,
Right.
that beef helped.
Wow.
a
So
lot.
it was like, and then the album just
Wow.
disappeared. And so when you sell that many copies first week, you're supposed to stick around.
Yeah,
But
they were just buying it just
outside
to
of I
support.
Get Money, it was just like, but nobody really talks about that
Damn.
level of fall off.
You know what's brilliant about
Because
50?
50 stayed relevant.
Yeah,
And he
that's
stayed
why.
writing songs for
He's
people.
writing
too, during that
songs,
time.
doing movies, doing
Yeah,
acting. Guys,
yeah.
that's
Great
what-
with
it
hooks.
almost seemed like he didn't fall off. No, I just went to.
Yeah,
just went to acting.
that's the pivot.
Yeah,
great. Yeah, I
wanted
didn't
to-
fall off.
I wanted
Vitamin
to explore
water.
other
I wanted to, yeah, I wanted. To, I was.
Yeah.
I became a businessman. So
G-Unit
nobody,
sneakers.
you know,
Come
nobody
on.
talks about it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
And then when he came back out again, it was even worse. So it was just
Yeah.
like,
damn.
so musically, you know, people.
Rap is a tough ass
Man.
genre to stay relevant in. Boy.
What's brilliant with 50 is all his TV shows he raps on the.
Oh, he got the
so
the
that's a
jingles.
part of his
Yeah.
catalog.
yeah.
now?
Just
Yep.
say this is a big rich
Yeah.
town.
Brilliant.
His song for Raising Canaan,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
I like that thing.
I like the BMF.
He has
one,
Joe
too.
on that one too. He has Joe on
No,
the Raising Canyon one too.
I don't
right?
think he on the Raising Canaan one. I don't think. I don't remember Joe singing, but I like that song a lot.
I like Joe's career.
Yeah.
Joe chilling.
He never, he never did big promo. He's like, I got an album out if y'all want to look at it.
Yeah, it's very Kimish.
I got
like
one.
Kim.
Yeah, and he just, but he's always around. Everybody
Yeah.
respects him. He just like, you
Yeah.
know what,
Very
here,
Kim.
guys, I'm just
Kim,
doing this
yeah.
for the music. You can buy it if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, yeah.
Donations are welcome.
Welcome.
And he
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
He's
I
hard
like
to
that.
describe too. First of all, your name is Joe. Very ordinary.
that's why he came out.
you gotta
just-
have
hey.
like Joe, Hickabotham. Like with a
But the
name
crazy
like
part
Joe.
about it is when they say Joe, we know the hell they're
That's
talking about.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Joe,
crazy.
Yeah.
How
Joe.
describe Joe?
Chilling.
What does he look like?
G Unit was rocking with him hard.
Joe looked like
Yeah.
R. Kelly and Aaron Hall had a baby.
Black
Joe
dude,
was always
bald
just
head.
chilling. Here's my name.
That's it.
Regular track.
Joe.
He never like when I would we were talking about this back in college. We was like, because my boy was like, Joe got a new. I was like, he never does promo.
Never.
He just drops an album and just be like, hey, if y'all want
Simple
it.
life.
There's a lot of artists like
It's
that.
always
though.
playing at some random girl's house or something. And
It's
you'd be like,
just-
oh,
He's
Joe.
just
Who's
good.
that? That's
Who was
Joe.
it?
Yeah.
Joe. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Joe.
He's just good. I like that.
A lot of R&B artists are under the radar.
Brian McKnight.
They just be
Oh, he
under
back
the
No,
now.
he
radar.
always in the radar
For
for
the
the wrong
wrong
shit.
reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he been
They had to
tripping.
cancel that man's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
right?
in Detroit. Yeah.
That man, wow.
The way, but the shit that he say be so crazy.
Wild.
So crazy.
What do you call his kids? His first batch? Some sins?
There's like all
Shit like
kinds
that,
of stuff. He
bro.
don't even mess with
Yeah.
them at all. Like
Like
it's really
that?
bad.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because his son used to tour with him.
Oh,
Remember
wow.
they all sung the national anthem on some shit
Yeah.
one time? Remember that?
His son could sing.
That's weird when
Both of them.
once you claim your child and all of a sudden you're like, nah, he ain't my kid no more.
Ooh.
That's hella
What-
weird.
Remember he had that song, Let Me Show You How Your Pussy Work?
I remember. And everybody's like, we don't.
It is like, this not you,
Yeah,
homie.
we,
Like, what are
we
you
don't want.
doing?
We don't
This
want
ain't
this from
you,
you,
bro.
bro.
Go back to one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't you, Brian.
Joe got 13 albums.
See,
Damn.
He put out an album since 2016 though.
Them Joe got 13?
13.
he just be like here.
Tank kind of similar to that, right? Be just
Are you
A
right?
Well,
lot of
Tank
these
does a
R&B
lot of
cats
writing.
They
Yeah.
just be putting out albums. Like when you look at a lot of R&B artists, when you're not really paying attention, and then you go look at their discography, you be
they
like,
got
damn,
albums out.
they
Yeah.
still been putting out albums. A lot
Yeah.
of people just ain't paying attention.
Right.
I know Raphael Sadiq's kind of sit like that. You just be looking up, you like, oh, he didn't drop
Be like,
something.
yo, he just dropped
Donald
something.
Jones just dropped one.
Who?
He did.
Donald Jones just dropped one.
I thought you said Donald.
They just be like here. I just like the music. Here,
Like Maya.
she
has
still
a-
makes songs.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
As far as staying relevant,
they
I
don't
think it
have
would be
many
more
albums.
easier to stay relevant, definitely as an R&B singer, than a rapper.
Right. Why
Yeah.
can't you just lower your rate a little bit, feature yourself, do some choruses, you know.
Yeah.
The thing with rap though is like it don't. All right, for example, I just went to the club for the first time in forever, and I was in there like, turn this music down.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean. Whereas R&B, them jazz festivals,
Right.
that's never gonna stop.
It
People
never
get
stop.
older.
Yeah.
You just with your lady now or whatever,
Mhm.
and that's just never gonna stop. And
Yeah.
it takes you back to a place. Remember when we was happy?
Mhm.
You know, like,
Yeah.
with rap, you got to keep a certain that you can't sustain.
Right.
You can't sustain it.
If all you guys were 90s rappers who fell off, right? Your last hit was 2000. How would you come back now?
Featuring on an R&B song.
Will Downing got 22 albums.
Jesus.
Who's that?
I don't even know who that
He's an
is.
R&B
Yeah.
singer. He got 22 albums.
What's his biggest hit? Will Downing.
I only know one of his songs.
I don't even know.
Well,
who
he
that
had
is.
something that was
But
in
I
the
watched his
top
Unsung.
5.
Oh, okay.
It was in 2016. He had a song with Rochelle Farrell that was fire. But he made his debut in 88. Put out an album in 2021.
And I think it's easier for R&B people to stay relevant because they can do a Charlie Wilson. Hop
Mhm.
on somebody's
And you
track.
can make a
You know what I
Christmas
mean?
album.
Hop, you know,
Christmas album.
Christmas albums.
Or a hook.
But, but like I said, it's harder for rappers though.
Yeah.
Like, you got to open up a studio or something.
It's
And-
about that fan base too. You gotta connect to your core, and R&B has a core fan base.
Yeah.
And
No
they
matter.
gonna rock. They'll rock with you as long as you don't do nothing crazy. They'll rock with you.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can do. And you can like you go from like megastar and your career gets smaller. They'll still rock with you on the
Yeah.
smaller scale too.
Yeah.
And with rap too, it's like look at just what happened with Kendrick and Drake. You had fans of them. With
Mhm.
R&B, like he said, I just like
Mhm.
music,
Yeah.
so I
And
don't
he's at the
care.
show, yeah.
Ain't no beef, ain't no. We'll like whoever. We
And your
don't-
fans be mad young, like you said. They grow up and be like,
Yeah,
be
Come
like,
on,
my back
so-
turn
hurt.
this down. Yeah, my knees.
I can't go stand
I can't
up at
dance
this
like
show,
this no
yeah.
more. Yeah,
Can't move
but
around
everybody
like that
can
no
do
more.
this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm about to look up, see when last time Ja Rule dropped the album. If you was Ja Rule, how would you come back? 'Cause I really want to rap.
He's still touring.
But touring is different. Everybody can tour.
He got stuff to do a little something with. But I mean, the thing about it is like if you disappear from rap, coming back, you're not ever gonna be the same.
Yeah,
dude.
right.
And that hurts.
But that's the reality of it. You know, when you stop, then you know that there's
Yeah.
a likelihood that they're not gonna rock with you like that no more.
And the thing that R&B has too is it's way easier to cover and redo an R&B song than it is a rap.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
like you look at these TikToks, it's just they're just either slowing down or speeding up.
Mhm.
Older songs, and then them artists become back relevant, and
Yeah.
then so it's just easier. You can't really take somebody rap song like that because they already sampled it from R&B.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like,
Unless you're Drake.
And that's what somebody said. This is why Drake makes singing songs, because people can sample his songs in the
Right,
future.
right.
Nobody's not gonna sample raps.
no.
No,
So-
he sampled raps. Well, he redid the rap.
Sure.
They're definitely sampling raps now.
That was
Yeah.
another dope thing about
Yeah.
Kendrick. He was sampling the hell out of them songs. That Al Green, man, that hit so hard to me.
Ja Rule ain't put out an album since 2012.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was
He got
before that
7.
whole
He didn't clap back.
Oh,
Fire
the
Festival.
Fire
Fire-
Festival,
yeah,
bro.
Fire
That
Festival.
that documentary was so crazy.
Yeah. When
Pain
you-
is Love too. That was the last one he put out.
Ja Rule should have got more credit for clapback. That was a good.
That was a
I'm
good
mad how people did Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Because 50 Cent stole his style.
He did,
And then
yep.
clowned him for it. And
Mm-hmm.
then people bought it hook, line, and sinker.
yeah.
And then try to act like Ja Rule wasn't popping.
Yeah. That's
Man.
because rap is a young person. We young as hell.
Mhm.
So it's just like, oh yeah, we got to do it this way.
Mhm.
Like
Ja Rule.
if rap was an older, you know what I mean?
It was still young.
It was, yeah. If that tried to happen now, you couldn't do it because they'd be like, nigga, you doing the same? Like, what you talking about, bro?
And it's hard to break away from what put you on to I'm growing up.
Yeah.
It's like, but your audience is like, no, keep talking about this. And this, I think,
Yeah.
that's what's suffering with Pusha T. Like his whole cocaine, thing. I sell cocaine. It's like, nigga, you're not. I hope you're not.
Yeah.
Like, stop talking
I
about
think
it.
that's what happened.
But also disagree because his
Talk about
albums do sell fairly well for what he is. He's not gonna be like as big as like the Clips was, but they weren't like overly massive at the same time
Nah,
either.
that's fact.
And it's Pusha T has sustained a career for like 20 years at this
Yeah.
I'm
point.
Talk
talking
about
about
Coke.
growth with your lyrics.
His
Oh,
last,
yeah.
his
But I
last
think
album
that's it.
debuted
His-
at number 1.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
crazy is
but
he
his
still
thing is
coming
like
out
that's
the
his
beat.
core.
He
Yeah.
still got new
Yeah, he
cocaine
said,
clips.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
What's
like
the
that double
different
entendre.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
he has grown maturity wise. He still talk about the same stuff, but in a more mature way, and that connects to his core audience, and it's selling, and it also gets some Grammy nods. I think that's really hard to do.
Right. That's the thing.
He's very relevant to this day, and
Yeah.
so that says a lot. So it's like I don't really need to change it up, and
That's crazy.
y'all can see I can talk about other shit if I
Yeah.
need to,
But the
like
coke.
with Drake.
I like
But the coke.
You know
I
what
like
I'm
them cocaine rhymes from.
saying? I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I like
I'm not mad
Pusha
at it.
T.
Me too.
I like it.
But
So-
just know that
Justin
your
Bieber?
audience is growing as well.
The coke.
Your audience, when you have 40-year-old audience, like, man, I got kids. I can't talk about Diet Coke.
But he in that same vein. He's 40 plus. He's has a child. Like he's
he
in
my
that
age.
same. Yeah.
Right.
He's
40
in
the
that
same
vein.
way.
He knows.
Still be
Like
talking
he's 40.
about goofy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
he
well
do.
aware, and he's connecting to
sometimes
that.
I be
Like,
like,
his
hey,
audience.
man.
His audience is a little
grandpa.
bit bigger than people think. He's not trying to appeal to a young
Right.
audience.
Come on,
Right.
But they always try to downplay Pusha T's career when he goes up against Drake. He was like, people still listen to Pusha T. Like,
He's
yes, look at the
It's-
look
he
at Billboard.
makes
Right.
great raps. Like, yeah.
Right.
You said he's 40. I was like, he still comes up with slang words. It's like,
Yeah,
come
40
on,
stay. Yeah, he
Papa.
figured out a way to
He
stay
got
relevant.
20 some albums.
Yeah.
40 got a lot of albums.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite. Like Pusha T is appealing to his core audience is still maturing. Kanye does the complete fucking opposite. He's trying to appeal to these young kids
Right.
still
He
because that's the
definitely
only
chasing
the
youth.
that's the
Right.
only
He chasing
people-
the youth for sure.
You know that this nigga Kanye tagged into the beef and nobody gave a fuck. Did
No,
anybody
nobody cared.
Nobody knew.
Nobody cared.
Because it was so
Damn.
clear that he was just
Yeah.
hopping in
He
on
just
something.
out
trying
here.
to-
He wasn't
too.
just
Yeah.
hopping in.
He was just hopping in,
He
bro.
was-
He hopped
do
in for that,
anything
but
for
they
a
have
drink.
been
Drake
beefing
has
before.
thrown-
He
They've
got
been beefing
legitimate
before.
grievances.
Yeah, for sure.
But we
But
still
nobody
didn't
cared.
care to hear
Right.
from him. We were
He
just
said,
like,
"We
all
don't care,
right,
man."
shut your ass
What
up.
you
Yeah.
mean? He had one of the hottest lines this year. Treat a bad bitch like a fat bitch. I was like, yes, yeah.
You just be trolling.
like
Yeah.
Yes.
In
And
Kanye
the
don't
interview,
even
what
be
you say.
saying nothing.
in the
man.
interview, he had
bro.
said, we all came together for the annihilation, the elimination of
Yeah.
Drake. I was like,
We all came together.
thing
Who's
is,
we?
okay,
Meanwhile, Kenny was like, "What the hell you doing here?
Yeah.
You know, I sent out one invite to me. What the hell? Why'd you show up?"
how much of a hater you got to be, man, when you are on the top and it's like, I'm here to just eliminate Drake from
He's
the face.
he's always been a fan, but also disliked Drake
Yeah, it's been going
from
on
the
for a long
jump,
time.
from the very
Sick of
beginning.
them too.
Yeah.
So they had their little back and forth kind of thing. I mean,
Right.
to be fair, Kanye has trolled the hell out of Drake throughout his career. Like that
For
Best I Ever
sure.
Had video was fucking
Do you
terrible.
mean Kanye's
Oh,
trolled
Kanye.
Drake or Drake's trolled Kanye?
No, Kanye's trolled Drake. Drake has always been like, I'm a fan of you. I want to work with you. And they've done
So
some good
Kiki,
stuff
Do
together.
You Love
Right.
Me wasn't a super troll.
That's after the, but
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was
get to that
later
point. Early in his career, like I said, they had stuff, they worked on songs together. Kanye was upset because he felt like Drake stole his whole sound. Drake was like, nah, it was inspired by you. I went this different way. And then they made stuff together. I think Kanye has 2 production credits on his first album. He did the Best I Ever Had video. That shit was fucking trash.
Trash, yeah.
So then they didn't really rock with each other like that. a little bit. They got into back and forth, and then the Pusha T, Wayne, all that shit got involved.
Yeah.
Then they were like cool again because then they had the song on what was it? They tried to do the pop style song. It never came out because the Apple
they
Music.
did Forever together.
That's right. That's 2009 too. So
Yeah.
that's even around that same era.
Right.
Then they did that shit in 2016. We'll try to do pop style, and then there was a Tidal versus Apple Music shit. So the verses never got on the song. And then 2017 they did a song together, and then they started beefing like shortly after that because of the Pusha T thing. Because it was like I'm fucking with you, and then you are going and doing all this shit like supposedly like
You skip
talking
one.
shit.
You skip one. Remember when Kanye West made that fire
Oh,
ass
lift
beat?
up, lift
Yeah,
lift
it
yourself.
did. He
And
said,
then
"Hey."
that nigga Kanye trolled him on that shit. He was like, he's supposed to be making a song. We supposed to make a song together. He's sending me these verses. Poopity scoop, scoopity doop.
Oh yeah.
That shit was dumb as hell. And that was beginning of 2018, right?
That beat
sound
was
like
fire.
Kanye's
That
the
song.
problem.
That beat was fire. He said, "Hey, yo, I want you to write on this track, man." And Drake started writing on it. He said, "Okay, this will be fire. This will be fire." And then Drake said, Kanye would put the song out. It said, "Poopity scoop,
Yeah.
poopity
And it was like
scoop."
Drake was supposed to write that shit. So that, and then that started that. Then the Pusha T shit, and then that's when it just spiraled. Stupid.
Kanye
Drake had
is
a
the
whole verse
problem.
already ready. He was like, "What? Why would you waste this beat, man?"
That's wild.
Trolled them. And then they got together with the whole Free Larry Hoover shit.
Right.
And then
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did a concert, right?
Yeah.
man, they did that
For
shit
money.
just for the thing, like to try to supposedly help the
Sell
dude out or
merch.
whatever. But Kanye wasn't even fucking with him like that. Like it was like a thing like we cool. And then how Drake said on the Red Button song, he was like, every time that Kanye coming back around, he'd have my head boosted up again. Really, them niggas was teaming up against me the whole time.
Damn.
And that's why he had that. And then Rick Ross was talking about that cease and desist
Mhm.
that he did on Fresh Montana, because in that song that they were supposed to come out, if you heard the leaked verse that Drake had, he said, on Double MG, I'll fuck a rapper's wife. He was talking about Kanye. But he was like, we cool at that time. So he was like, I can't get this verse put out. And you know,
Yeah.
Fresh Montana gonna
Right.
beg for a Drake verse.
Yeah.
So he had
That-
to,
that
he was
makes
like, I gotta
sense.
clear that shit from that. But I know he would, if it came out today, he'd be like, nah, that's cool. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Because they not cool with each other. So
It's a bunch of artists I don't listen to.
Yeah.
I don't listen to French.
yeah, I don't listen to Fresh
Kanye
Montana
in
either.
years. I don't
But that
listen to
Drake
Drake.
verse was very good. I was like, I need this song to come out, and it never
It
did.
never came out. Yeah.
Sounds very disrespectful.
Very
Crazy.
very
Crazy.
I like it.
Very
I
good.
like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad for Drake because when you're on top, everybody's going to shoot you down.
He
Like
did
that.
it first.
But
That's why I said it's just like an ego check for him.
yeah.
You've been at the top of the game for so long, but we allowed you to be there,
Mhm.
and he was acting like I did all of this, and everybody else was like, "Wait a minute, you're tripping," because now you're going at the people who helped give you credibility. It's like it's mutual, but you're acting like it wasn't. Like I did this shit for these dudes.
But
and they ain't
everybody's
ungrateful.
going for him, coming for him. He put them, kind because they put him on, but he definitely gave them their
I mean,
first.
it's like mutual. Like I said, it's a mutual
Right.
thing. But it's like, if you look at where Drake's career started, nobody wanted to fuck with him.
Mhm.
So he had to attach to other dudes to give himself some kind of credibility. Because otherwise, they were like, we're not fucking with you.
Yeah.
2009, 2010 Drake, nobody's fucking with Drake. Nobody cared.
Right.
Nobody likes him.
Right.
But when you're on top, everybody got lines for you anyway. When Jay was on top, everybody was firing
Yeah.
little silent shots.
Yeah.
Nobody
Heavy
even
be the
knew him
crown.
and Mace were going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Him and 50.
Mhm.
It's just like a lot of times he just throw a little bar, but wouldn't mention their name.
Right.
So he wouldn't give them equal fame. Like, I'm not going to introduce you to my audience, but I'm going to fire shots for those that hear.
Drake and
Those
Lil
subs.
Wayne was supposed to have an album out, and then Kanye and Jay dropped their album first. That Watch the Throne, and then
That
Drake
shit was
like,
fire too.
Drake was like, "Nigga, I told you in private that we was gonna do this, and you dropped the album before I did." As in, like y'all rushed to do this. He's
They
like,
probably was talking about it. 'Cause
Didn't
There's
he
so
did
many.
that
There's
too?
so many Drake projects that were
Yeah.
supposed to come out that probably just never did. But
Yeah.
Jay and
probably
Kanye
still
literally
could've
said,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't
So
see
what?
why they wouldn't still drop it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't make no.
Because
They had a
you
whole.
It's
get
called
rid of
Watch the
it.
Throne. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Oh.
they
Same
stole
title.
the stole the
same,
title.
same title.
I don't know.
Damn.
About all
Just
that.
like
I don't know about all that.
It's like when
He
Drake,
said it- he said it in an
Keon?
interview.
Are these
Who did?
facts?
It was the interview. It was a light. I was about to say light skin Drake. It was a Drake with no beard.
I mean, yeah, this is around that time, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he actually said that
He
was gonna be
said-
like the
he
name
said,
of
yeah,
the shit.
me and
Because
Wayne
Jay
had an album
and
coming
Jay and
out.
Kanye said that they did that album because of what Drake and Wayne were doing together. They saw that shit and was like, man, they putting pressure on us, man. We gotta drop some shit. That's really what it
Oh,
was.
so they couldn't have been getting ready to call it Watch the Throne if they was inspired.
that didn't even
Remember-
sound like.
He said he actually did it in the verse. He said, "Was it I don't care about the money and the hitting
Yeah.
where I'm from." He had
He
said,
said, feel like the
throne is
throne
for
is for
the
the taking. Watch me take it.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
So he definitely.
I mean,
shot-
it's like, so I'm sure he knew.
right.
they
but-
be in their feelings. Drake did the album with 21 instead of with Future, so Future felt a certain way.
No, Future felt the way because he used 21. He used 21 as a shield for like street cred to get your shit off instead of it because it's really a Drake project with 21 featured on it.
Weren't Future and Drake supposed to do an album?
They did do an album. They
Yeah.
did What a Time to Be Alive in 2015.
I like it. It's not bad either.
No, a whole album.
Yeah.
That was a whole
Well,
album.
who he was supposed to do an album with somebody just recently? Was it Kendrick?
Who?
Drake. But then he did the one with 21, so it kind of threw their project off.
Nah, I don't think
it
so.
was never no Drake Kendrick album. On
Yeah, that
on the
was
books.
never gonna happen. But Drake and Future did shit together in 2015. They had a whole thing. They went on tour together. It was like one of the
Yeah, I
best-selling
remember
rap
that.
tours ever
I
at one
remember
point.
that.
So they were cool back then. I think the issue was that Drake was sneak dissing Future on the song and had 21 Savage on there, and it's like that's my homie, you know. So it's like you do some shit like that, can't really rock with you like that. So all the things that fall out
It's all
over time.
WWF, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If-
it's a lot of drama and speculation.
Even in comedy, man, you see like a little comedy beef, and then you be like, "Oh, you working with him? I thought we were supposed to be friends." You know, you see like,
That happens a lot, bro.
yeah, you're like I don't rock with DC, but then
You got
see
some
me
names?
working. Yeah, we all know this person. Come on. But you see people doubling. They be doubling. No, they be doubling up on working with each other, and they be
I think I know who you're talking about.
You know, because he was like, "Oh, they beefing."
Yeah, I know
But it's
exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
like
You
this-
should really know who
yeah,
you're talking
and then
about.
we were like, I'm working with this person. I'm working with it. They like, are they upset with me because I'm working with a?
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. And I was like,
Who
God,
that is?
I know.
come on,
No
man.
idea.
You know,
Tell
it's our circle.
Tell me, Dan.
So it's funny.
Who
It's
got
like
beef
I
in our
work
circle?
with both.
Not
of
in
them.
our it's kind of our
Peer group.
peer group, but not anymore. And what I'm saying is you should really know.
Absolutely.
Here,
Absolutely.
here comes. Oh, it's gonna come.
Yeah, yeah.
you
I
should
know what
really
you're
know.
talking about.
Oh, it
Oh,
just,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it just hit me.
Yeah.
It just hit me right now.
Yeah. So and I work with both of them, and it's like, am I looked at? We all work with both
Right.
of them. So it's like,
It just hit me.
Tony is lost.
I don't know how Tony's lost right now.
Don't be
Is that the one
awkward.
we were all there for?
I'll tell you.
No,
And they had a
man.
discussion?
No,
They beat
Tony, where you gonna be at tonight?
I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you. No.
yeah.
I'll tell you.
DC, where you gonna be
beefing.
at?
Oh, where I'm
Yeah.
gonna be at?
Tell me, Dan.
May 11th
There you go.
with my broski Marlon Wayans at the National Harbor in Maryland. Now check this out. May 16th, Washington, D.C. One night, one show only at Club St. X. Then we going to Fort Worth, Texas. Hyenas. May 18th, one night only. Get them tickets on my website, dcurbancomedy.com. And also, I'm already promoting Sacramento, June 21st and June 22nd. Get your tickets early. It makes me feel good when I see you purchasing them tickets early. And if you want a Prove It shirt, slide to my DM. I will get you a Prove It shirt, Prove It hat, or DCE merchandise. Hit me up.
Yeah, you got to be a goddamn fool. Not
Thank
to
you,
go to
man.
that show. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Who we talking about in this beef?
Oh, God, bro, it's
Craig,
coming.
where you at?
I'm trying to think of which comedians is beef.
Oh my gosh, dude.
so crazy.
Very simple. At Craig Wayans on everything.
Dion, where you at?
Corey Holcomb?
No, man.
no,
No, stop
Where
it,
you-
bro. Pipe down.
You have the state. You have the state.
Pipe down. It's a Drake song.
Yeah. Dion will be in the green room near you.
Trying on shirts.
Watch.
Very simple, man. Just follow me at Dion Lack, DIONLACK on all platforms. Buy my merch on Craig's website.
That's all you got to promote.
What?
Yeah, Sherry, I will be.
got
If you
Black
talk,
Money
Sherry, if you
Yeah,
talk about
yeah,
DC,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dion.
Yeah. Please follow Lactose ENT on YouTube. Follow our platform, Chaz and I, Laccaroni and Chaz. You can talk to us in person like you're doing now, and follow both our channels. Get your subscribers up.
Yeah, Sherry, I'll be there all week kicking it in the DC area. I'm gonna just stay and post up and get me some food, look some mumbo sauce. Go ahead, Keon.
This Saturday, I'm at Flappers in Burbank doing my third Under the Radar show. Pull up to that. Y'all pull up to the first two. I appreciate it. Come to the third one. This one is on weekend, so you ain't got no. It's Monday. I'll be tired. So Saturday, it's in a smaller room, so get those tickets because they're gonna sell fast. And then the 17th through the 19th, I'll be in the Bay at Tommy T's. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pull up to that. May 22nd, Austin, Texas. One night at Cap City. May 29th, Philly, Helium. One night. Get your tickets for that. And then June 2nd, San Diego Mic Drop. San Diego, see if y'all can set the record again. And then June 13th, Charlotte, North Carolina. I will be at Comedy Zone. So y'all get y'all tickets early so I don't have to be stressed out. It makes my back hurt. KeonPoli.com on everything for merch and all that other stuff. And I think that's it.
I got a show. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Oh, turn up, Dion.
Sunday, May 19th, I'll be at the Hollywood Comedy.
Malcolm X's birthday.
Talk your shit.
What's it called? The
Where
Max,
you gonna be?
The Hollywood Comedy.
Okay.
Max Capacity Comedy Show. Hosted by Max Burt. There it is. Forgot.
May 27th, if you are in the LA area, Tony Baker and Friends returns, Flappers Comedy Club. I'm debating on whether I'm gonna stream this one or not. So it could possibly be streamed. It won't be streamed live the night of. It will be like we'll shoot it and then it'll post a little bit later. So I'm still on the fence if I want to do all that promo. You know what I'm saying? But
Feel it.
Because y'all saying stream it, but then well the Patriot Saints, I know y'all gonna pull up, but like the people at large, they just be pissing me off. So May 27th, Tony Baker and Friends, Flappers Comedy Club. Don't forget to check out Verbal Cardio. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Ball Brothers Podcast, new episodes drop every Tuesday. I'm gonna do a review for the film Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. And is there anything else I got to do promo on? I think I'm good on the promo.
Say the comic's name.
Yeah, say who. All right. Anyway, shout out to the Chatsworth, man. I trust y'all and love y'all. Dion does not. Say that. You know what I'm saying? To the Chatsworth, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and we out.
We out.